we go. All right, going live. It's gonna give me feedback in a second. Let me jump over and check.
I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah,
wait
I like
until
your
I
name
see
for
an
the
image.
group of dragons.
The what?
What?
Discord of Dragons.
Before
Oh,
Thunder.
yeah, I got an image.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh,
Okay, great.
Yeah, I
So we
got
got
an
feedback.
image.
Yeah, killing the feedback.
Yeah,
we're killing the feedback.
Alright,
Okay, we're
so I would like
Woo!
to start this session by immediately doing a roll.
good.
I
Like
wanna
like a bread
pray-
roll.
I want to do a dice roll. I
Okay.
want to pray that we survive and that we are able to defeat what we will encounter in the cave.
What spell are you using? Or are you just doing a prayer? Just a regular prayer?
Yeah.
Are you a
Yeah,
cleric?
I'm
You're
gonna
not a
pray
cleric,
to
but-
Anubis
Okay.
that we survive and that we are able to defeat the enemy within the cave.
Well, good. In that case, I'm sure everything's fine. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Oh, wait, like
I mean,
it's
I
a
could totally
100
pray to Anubis for
or
you
what was
only to
the
die.
pray roll again? Like a
Percentage.
Oh, a D100.
Yep.
1d100, yeah.
Yep.
1D100.
Low is good.
Well,
High is bad.
Okay, now, all the shit,
I got a
I've
76. Yeah, that didn't work.
76.
yeah, all the shit that you pulled before, Borges, it could be questionable, maybe, or maybe not, your god doesn't like it. But praying to another god is definitely something that I'm pretty sure your god won't like.
That's pretty
What?
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'd be praying to his god for his own death, and it'd be hilarious.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's getting ugly in here. We haven't even started. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday Fest, we're beginning a Discord of Dragons tonight because there might be dragons in your future. So, yeah. Oh, one of the things, let me show you this. Where are you guys? You guys are at your house now, aren't you?
I'm pretty,
Or where are
yeah,
you?
we were gonna
I
rest.
thought we were already walking.
Oh, from
thought
the
we were
house?
gonna-
Already.
We're
Yeah, I
gonna
thought we
rest
were-
because you guys used some spells.
Yes,
Remember we went to the bar
Wow.
after that. You made the deal and everything like that, and you bought the house. So that's just fine.
Yeah, we talked to the
Right.
dwarf, and he wants us to kill whatever in the cave, which we're
Yes.
suspicious of being a
They
dragon.
found his friend's foot. It
Right.
was chomped on and a bit singed. And that's
yeah.
all we know.
Um,
And someone said the word
yeah.
dragon, so we took it from there.
Well, I mean,
dragon
the
tooth.
dragon tooth I got from divination
Yeah.
was
That's a pretty
definitive.
dead giveaway, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean
I-
to say dead before I fight a dragon.
no, the other day I spoke to Naz, and I was like, you know what? I really hope we're just like going to go up against like a dragon cult or something.
That could be
That would
pretty
be a
nasty
lot
too.
better. Yeah, but it would be better than a damn dragon.
Well, maybe.
Dragon cult would be better to deal with than an actual
So
dragon.
you want to deal with a cult and a dragon.
Or
No.
secretly, it's just a dragonborn.
That's
Just
all it
a
is.
single
That's all it
dragonborn.
is. It's just one
It's just-
character.
Just one dragonborn, just being a nuisance.
There it is. Just nuisance born.
Yeah, nuisance born. There we go.
Born.
I mean, the last time we fought a dragonborn, it
There
was
it goes.
a big nuisance.
It was. It was.
Well, here be
What is his
dragons.
name?
Here be dragons. The dragonborn you fought last time?
The black and white one.
No, not Viper,
Oh, he was-
but
he
yeah,
was-
the black and white one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
the
fun. I liked him a lot. There's a lot more to that story than you got. I can just off the tip of my tongue here. Quellen.
Quellen.
Yes, Quellen.
Quellen.
Oh, yeah,
the black and white
yeah.
dragonborn.
He
Yes.
was a nice guy.
I bet I could eat him for breakfast now.
Oh,
You probably can.
you guys have gotten
It's
stronger,
like a-
that's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, hey, Tobin.
Yep.
Do you see the feet that I picked up?
The feet. What feet?
I put it in general.
Oh,
You
okay.
got a gnome foot.
Let's scroll back. Yeah, that foot. Let's scroll back a little bit.
No, it's the third one from
Way
the
back?
top.
Warcaster, right?
No, Warcaster. Or third
Oh, I know
from the bottom.
Warcaster. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Warcaster's
got
the-
Warcaster.
Very cool.
Now there's nothing you can do against
There's nothing I
Spirit
can
Guard.
do about Spirit Guardians. Let's see. Don't you just have advantage on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. but do you not remember my luck with con?
I know. You just don't drop your cons. It's just pretty impressive.
And now I have advantage on him.
Wait,
Very
that's
cool.
that's a triple roll. That's a
No.
3d20, right?
No, you can't do that. It's
No.
just mainly advantage or not advantage. And it cancels
It's
too
2D.
if you got
It's still
Wait,
2D.
so you can't get an advantage on top of an
You
advantage?
can't get double advantage or anything. Yeah.
No, you cannot
No.
get double advantage.
what
So-
Borges was saying is he's super lucky. That's it.
He is. He really is. Yeah. As
I could
witnessed.
pick up that feat too.
What
and
was
just
that?
also
That
matter.
luck feat thing do then?
Hmm?
What's the luck
No,
feat?
no, no. I mean, just in real life, I'm very lucky with them for some reason.
Really? That's pretty awesome.
Okay, I thought
I
you had
mean-
like luck with I don't know.
No, he
what
does
con-
not have the
No,
lucky feat.
No,
It's just he's lucky. That's it. Like real life luck.
I'm definitely not real life
like-
lucky. I'm like the opposite most of the time.
oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, don't worry, Tilden.
Uh-huh.
It's
Hey.
for Spirit Guardian.
What
Hey,
is
guys.
that? Good heavens.
Is that Here Be Dragons?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, Here Be Dragons makes me so sad.
Aw.
What? I don't know what.
It's an SCP.
Okay, I'm just. Alright, so.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're
So you're
just
in the
gonna take a
tavern.
long.
Yeah. And you can go back to your place, or you can do whatever you want to. But I believe right now you guys are actually in the tavern there.
Well, the place we bought doesn't really have enough room for everyone right now.
3 rooms.
The place you bought?
We have
Oh, it has
Yeah,
3
yeah,
beds.
3 rooms.
I can show you the
Three
place
rooms,
you
No,
five
bought.
no, it
people?
has 2 rooms.
Here's
It
the
has
place
2
you
rooms.
all the girls in one
Three.
room.
It has two bedrooms and one private room.
Here's the place you bought.
Oh, I thought I had.
Oh, did you make a
Let me
floor
give you a
plan?
better. Of course
Yeah,
I
he
did.
did.
Let me give you a better view. Boom. There you go. There's the place you bought. There's the floor plan. So, allow me to introduce to you your place. Now, let's see. We've got. You go
Is
down the
that Minecraft
stairs.
Bedrock?
No, it's not
Oh, wow,
Minecraft
this
at all.
is a-
So you
this
go
is
down.
a bit bigger than I thought.
Yeah, congratulations. So you
I
go
thought
down
it
the
was like
stairs from the
3
outside.
rooms.
Well,
I
it's.
thought it was
Let me give you the
like-
tour. So you go down
Alright.
there, and you walk through this whole corridor thingy, and you go into the main entrance. Here's your main entrance place, right? Then you go into a bedroom 1. Let's put a B there for bedroom. That's your bedroom.
That's a bedroom?
That's a bedroom.
Oh, wait, no. I
He's
got a
lagging
delay.
behind.
And then you can
Yeah.
go through here, which is like your intimate talking area. And then here's another bedroom on there, so it's bedroom
A
2.
rug.
Yeah, it's a rug in there.
Oh, I thought that was a
I
bed.
didn't make the rug, but I got the rights to it, so yeah. Then over in here is the dining room. I'll put a big D
The
on there.
second bedroom has 2 doors.
And up over here, up over here goes into the kitchen. So I'll put a big K on there. And that's what you got. There's no restroom because you got chamber pots. Woohoo! Yay for medieval.
See, I told you guys that.
Or you can go out in the woods right around you.
We have a Harry Potter door.
Yeah, you do. Have you noticed that,
Yeah.
huh? Yep. The dwarf was conspired with you guys. So
so
keep
is
that
that
old
actually-
kegs under there. So be very careful with that one.
There's actually cake
So-
under it.
There are. You drink at last. You enjoy. And if it goes empty, we'll always fill it up. As long as you're gold. Ha!
See, I think this is how we're gonna separate the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Quite easy.
So there you go. You got rooms. Very cool. They even got pictures. Yay! Look.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway,
Oh, nice.
Wait, could I see the second bedroom a bit?
sure. The bigger bedroom or the smaller bedroom?
Probably
The
big
one with the Harry Potter door.
Okay, here's the Harry Potter door one, and that's a pretty good view for you like that. There's the entrance right there.
So is that door like a secret entrance to
It's
the
not secret.
exit?
Well, no, it's not secret at all. I mean, you can see it. It's like half
It's
door. It's
just-
half size. See
So
that?
what you're saying is,
Is it an attempt at a fire exit?
No.
so what you're saying is,
It's
not
just there's
if
kegs under
fucking
stairs.
Harry Potter.
But well, yeah, it's just a half size door.
Uh,
So no,
I
you
would
can't be
like-
Harry Potter.
Oh no, I meant the other one that's going into the hallway connected to the stairway.
Oh, the door right here.
Like, if you're going down the stairway, will you be able to see that? Yeah, you'll be
No,
able to see the door.
if you're going down the stairs, you won't. This isn't that one. This is that door. So take a look. I'll go back and forth for a second here. See it?
The half one you won't because it's underneath, but I
Right.
mean the one in front of the.
Yeah, you
big
will. So if that's your
there.
bedroom, you can always be the first to
Yeah.
unwind after a hard day. Yeah.
So
My question
So there
was
you go.
that if it was hidden, so like you have to go all the way around unless you know where the secret door is or the
So-
secret fire.
so-
exit.
No, the only way under the stairs is through that one bedroom, through that one door.
So
Okay.
like I said, I'm gonna take the suggestion from someone had a previous session of how we're splitting the rooms.
Shove all the girls in
James
one
on
room.
This
private.
is nice marble,
So
by the way, in the
pretty
dining room.
much, Avia, Niza, Net shows a room. Borges and Electric shows a room. I think the girls should have the big room, and the boys should have the small room.
Is it because there's more girls?
Nah,
Then
Arya
That's so
calls
sexist.
dibs on Arya calls dibs in the private room. You guys can figure out the.
we're in the private room. There's only 2 rooms.
There's
in
2
the
bedrooms,
private
right?
room.
There's 2 bedrooms.
Yep.
So when you said there were 2
Two
bedrooms
bedrooms.
and 1 private room that could be used as a guest room.
You could do that here if you want to.
Yeah, that's what's my plan.
The little thing.
They can
Sure.
bunk up. Arya's gonna have her own bed.
Okay.
Fine.
It's a high trafficked area.
Oh wait, are you saying the rug room is the
The rug
guest
room.
room?
I didn't make the rug,
Oh.
but yeah. I didn't make some of these textures, but I got the rights to them, so I'm good. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm guessing you just found them and.
That's okay.
No, I didn't find
Yeah.
them. I secured the rights
You
to
can't
them.
make everything.
Yeah.
So I call.
No, I can't. It's much
I
easier if you
call
steal,
Nat
borrow,
living in the
license.
Harry Potter room. There we go.
Really?
I'm kidding.
So who's living under the stairs?
No one. That's why
Aw.
I'm gonna keep my potion making stuff. There we go.
If I played a gnome, I might live in it. There you go. All right. So we got Arya in
Hey,
here. We
guys.
got who do we got in the big one?
I think the
So-
girls are going in that one, right?
So Net and Isa are gonna be in the big one. Borges and Lichdic's in the small
Nisa
one.
and Borges Litrix and
Yeah,
Arya
I'm
here.
fine with sharing
Gotcha.
Electric.
Cool. All right. So there's your room. So if you ever get invaded at home, we got a really great map to play on.
Woo.
But hey guys, when we get the if we do end up getting, well, yeah, we're gonna
The
get
expansion.
expansion. Yeah. Do you want to turn the hallway into a T section?
No.
No.
Here's a top
We
view.
might as-
We'll
There you
get
go.
to that when we get to it.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
get to
fine.
it when we get
Okay.
to it. We need to first off beat a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, back to normal.
No easy feat.
All right, no easy feat at all. Warcaster makes it easier, but no easy feat at all. All right, so I take it you're back at your rooms. You get your good night's sleep. You get your rest. It's quiet there. You guys are underground. Nothing's disturbing you. You casters love it. Whether you're a cleric just praying and meditating, or a druid just communing with nature, or a wizard just focusing and studying the spell books, beautiful place for it. Alright, so the night goes by. Nothing really happens. Nice, secure, kind of out of the town, away place. So, very, very good stuff. The next morning
Borges
dawns.
rolled very good on his divination.
Hey,
Good,
doesn't
yeah.
someone have the script magic, the magic that allows you to put other spells
Yes.
in?
Not
Huh?
me.
I'm lost.
I forget who.
What's script
On
magic?
both of warding
I'm
now?
All right, never mind. I'm just thinking of stuff probably shouldn't be.
That's okay.
We'll do it later.
Yep, so whatever you guys want to do.
Dragon hunting? Question mark?
Dragon hunting's always good.
We're cave spelunking.
Cave spelunking is always good.
Question
Isn't that
mark?
what it's called? Isn't it called cave spelunking?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the thing for the
That's
dwarf.
flunking.
So we're doing the
Let's
thing for
head
the
out.
dwarf, right? Yeah.
You can do that. Okay, let me go ahead and find...
Hey Tilbin, do you
Uh-huh.
have like a zoomed in map of Far Cry so we could see the path we might end up be taking?
I can zoom in for you. Give me a minute.
I'm just wondering
Why
like
do you want the exact path?
well, I'm just wondering like is it like a day's journey or
Oh wait, okay, two. I don't have it set up with different paths and roads and stuff like that at all.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
So you're calling it like about a 2-day journey?
Oh, it's gonna be a 2-day journey.
Yep,
Okay.
2 days.
2D journey to the mines. Got it.
Yeah, 2 days.
And
So
we-
where the guy
and-
was doing that, and it's the White
Yeah.
Cliffs basically.
Everything else.
So yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna open up a certain thing here. This is fun.
Um,
Oh, wrong character. Wrong one, wrong guy. Wrong guy. There we go.
There's the guy
There's you
at the
guys.
table.
There's you guys. You see you guys? Let's go close up
Oh,
on you
we
guys.
all got
Boom.
individual.
There's you guys. Whoosh.
Hey, you
There's you
didn't see
guys.
him post those?
These are not mine. I didn't make these, but I
Yeah,
got rights
I-
to them,
we
so we can do that.
the,
Yeah.
the thing is, Borges, you gotta remember, I always tell Net to look up the Discord when things happen in here.
Ah,
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the black one is me.
Yes.
No.
Yep. Oh, here you go.
I do have like one.
Oh, and
nitpick.
Arya is glowing.
Keep your eyes on the characters. There we
Who's
go.
this?
Ooh, fire animation.
Oh,
Ooh.
Naza, yours.
Okay, now I'm happy. My wings move. That makes me
Yep.
happy.
Yep. So there we go. All right. So we
What's
got
going
the
on to Litrix's thigh?
I don't probably like it.
people. Yeah, it's just the fire is flickering on it.
Yeah. I mean, I do have like one little nitpick.
What's up?
The paladin clinic
Yeah.
model that you got
The
is
silver one?
is a human, not an elf, but little nitpick,
Oh.
I know.
Couldn't find him. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I can try to slanderize him later. We'll see what happens. on that.
Just add like really bad elfios.
I'll put the model on a
Modifications will
diet.
be made later.
Yes, I'll put the model on a diet. We'll be okay. All right.
Right?
So we
Can I
got
get a closer look at my character?
Sure. Whoosh. Hang on, let me zoom.
It's
Boom.
gonna be a minute though.
Okay, no problem. That's a pretty good look for you. All right, so there's your character.
Oh, I don't think my ears would be that long since I'm a half elf though.
I don't
That's-
know. Do you want long
Sorry.
ears or do you want shorter ears? You want shorter ears? That's fine.
I'm
Plastic
thinking-
surgery
yeah,
comes later.
I'm thinking mine are like my ears would be in between the length of human and elf.
That makes
They're
sense.
slightly
That makes
longer
sense.
than human, but shorter than an elf.
Gotcha.
Because I'm half.
That absolutely makes sense.
You're a half breed.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
All right, so you guys are heading out that 2-day trek.
You just agreed that you're a
Borgus
half
does.
breed.
Borgus does not like those half breeds.
And he just agreed that he's a half breed.
Yes, that's true. Borgus does not like them half breeds.
Yes.
That's the
Hey,
truth.
at least I'm a common half breed and not one of the Chirkuk's experimental half breeds.
That wasn't really experimental. That's more rape and stuff like that, probably.
It's
I think there's a
technically
little
genetic
bit of
engineering.
experiment in that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's
Let's
a
not get
little
into
bit of
eugenics.
trial and error.
It's definitely controlled breeding.
I don't care what you call it. I don't think it's consensual.
No, it's not consensual,
No,
but it's
it's
controlled
definitely
breeding.
So it's still rape.
What?
Let's not get into that. Right
Anyway,
Now,
if you want to get to
just,
the pure morals of D&D, it's all pretty gross, actually.
now I'm just thinking of Goblin Slayer.
Okay,
Oh,
that's enough. Let's continue.
moving on.
God. Anyways, let's
D&D.
chop the heads
Yeah.
of all goblins apparently. And,
Alright.
Well, we're not-
and cause it rolling down a fucking cave and cause all the goblin children to run away. Yay.
Oy.
Let's just move out to start this adventure.
Sounds
You know what,
good.
we would only
Dragon
be lucky if it turned out to
slaying.
be like a goblin nest that just are very infatuated with fire.
Okay, anyway.
If we're lucky. Yeah.
So you guys head out. You got a
Goblin-
2-day trek to get up to the place on foot, essentially. So you're walking along there, and it goes pretty much along the coast, a little bit north. And it's different than what you guys are used to. There's a lot of tropical looks here, a lot of mosses, a lot of ferns, a lot of palm trees, even. So it's not just your evergreen forest types of things like this. Is much more tropical. So very interesting place. For a while, you're on white sandy beaches, and it is beautiful and really nice. And the palm trees are coconuts. You don't even know what they are. Looks like the largest hard-looking fruits you've ever seen. All looks a bit strange. But you keep going, and it starts getting rockier, and it turns a little bit more inland. And you're heading up to that area that the dwarf gave you the maps to.
I thought he was gonna tag along.
Was he?
He said he
Who
wanted to
was?
watch us kill it.
Oh yeah, the dwarf. Yeah. He wants.
He's
make
on
sure
a
we
little
didn't
mule,
kill-
and he's riding along there, not very happy on his mule. And he's actually just kind of on his mule, so looking at his papers, studying his maps, things like this. Yeah, chop the head off a thing first. That's how you kill a dragon. You chop its head right in the neck, right there. You hit it there. One good chop, the game's over. You're all fine. Then we can go home.
So is he assuming it's a dragon because of Dragon 2?
Of course, it's a dragon.
I mean, he didn't know that dragon. But alright.
You want to roll an insight check?
Nah, not really.
Okay. So anyway,
Oh well, we're gonna see if he knew the entire time and this is a trap.
I don't know. You don't know either.
We'll find out.
What do I know? So
I'm
he's
just
just there
gonna
telling you guys how to kill a
continue
dragon.
praying
And if it can't
during
reach the
that
neck,
we survived this.
stab it in the foot really hard so your sword goes through and stabs into the ground so it can't lift its feet. And then you can kill it easy. So he's giving you all this wonderful advice as you go along. And I'm going to do some regular random encounter kinds of checks here because it's fun. So let's see what we can find. Yes.
No, actually, is there an Egyptian god of battle?
No, Google it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Zero idea. Maybe less. Maybe less than zero idea. Okay, so the first day moving along, and for the daytime, let's see what happens. Nothing. It's fairly quiet. You see a troop of monkeys. If you want to pursue them, you can. One of the monkeys seems to be carrying something small and pink and screaming. And they start to go further, deeper into the jungle. The small and pink and screaming thing was definitely alive, about that tall, had 4 limbs. Do you want to follow it? Troop of monkeys in the trees, carrying something small and pink and screaming. Okay.
So
The dwarf's
I
like, oh, we
found
should
out
really
there's
help
an
out. We
Egyptian
should.
god of war.
One of you guys should go help out.
Well, it's what?
Look at that pink screaming thing. It might be a baby or a small person. Maybe a halfling. They're pretty tiny.
Isn't that the
How
monkey
far
you
away
were
is the
talking about
monkey?
before, Tobin?
What monkey? No. Those are totally different. Totally different. You don't know what this is. The monkeys, a
Quiet.
troop of monkeys in the trees carrying the screaming thing.
How far away is
Oh.
the monkeys from
Oh,
me?
this is about right now about 80 feet in the trees over there, and they're
I
pretty
was
up
gonna
high. They're
ask
moving
for.
further.
Okay.
I was
And
gonna ask
snipe
for a
again with
roll.
firebolt.
You
I
can
was
try.
gonna ask for a roll, like investigation, to see what it is.
Roll it.
That'd be perception.
You spend your round.
Because we don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
spend
be
your
like
round to try to
chasing
look at it. You
after
can
a
do that.
screaming fruit.
Perception, not investigation.
That's
I'm going to probably
Oh, there's
fly
perception.
dash to
Yeah, it's
with
perception.
the
Investigation
monkey
is like
kinda-
looking for clues or
Yep.
investigating.
Perception will be it for this one.
Yeah,
All right, so let's start
I roll
studying and just
firebolt
tries to
tonight.
look at the
I
thing.
got a 13.
Not terrible, not terrible. It looks alive and humanoid. It doesn't look like a baby. It looks like a small kind of humanoid.
Can we do what I want to do?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna fly up and dash to grab it.
It's 80 feet away.
Tobin, my flying speed is 50.
Yeah. Does dash
How
applies to
fast do
flying
the
speed, huh?
monkeys
That's
move?
so bizarre. That's the
Well,
question.
we already determined that if your flying speed is 50 and if you take a dash action.
Okay, do you even have a dash
Oh,
action
yeah.
as a druid? You're just doing the full action as a dash action?
That's
Okay.
100
Everyone can
feet and
dash.
1
Okay.
turn if he
Okay.
dashes.
So you go sprinting toward the monkeys. In this case, they're going to roll off because they're going to try to stay away from you. So let's see who gets the roll off. They're plus 3 with the dex. Boom! Oh, man. Lousy roll.
What's roll?
Nisa, you go sprinting toward them. They start going deep into the
Hey, Nisa,
trees.
actually, never mind. I'm not far.
And you're
I'm not
sprinting,
close enough.
and one of the monkeys stayed behind and knocks off a coconut, which falls right and clips your wing, Arrgh, sending you veering away, so you kind of missed them. They're now fairly deeper into the jungle. You may pursue if you wish.
How far away are they?
Well, they were 80 feet, but they've just gone and they're going to do the sprint. So if they move 30 feet up there, actually 25 feet up there, so they're 50 feet deeper in.
It's not a good idea, boys. Don't you remember Nom?
I'll tell the dwarf that I tried.
Yeah, I wanted to attack them before they ran off, and that sucks.
But roll your initiative if you want to.
Initiative.
Go for
Roll
it.
my-
You get a
okay.
chance if you want to do something.
So what's going on?
Well, you've
Roll your
determined,
initiative.
Nisa, Net, you've determined that it is not a human baby. It's some small humanoid. And
Oh, okay.
Nisa tried to sprint to grab it, but got clipped by a coconut.
Oh, so close.
Dang!
Oh,
Morgus, what would you like to
yeah.
do before they're out of sight?
I'm going to snipe them with a firebolt.
Okay, you're going to snipe the one that's carrying the thing?
Of course.
Okay. They're about 60 feet up, well, 40 feet up in the trees.
Oh, they're 50 feet
Well,
up.
40 feet up in the trees.
That's okay. Firebolt has a range of 120.
Yeah, but it's carrying a thing.
Does 11
No.
hit?
11 does not hit.
What about a 17?
17 hits. Why,
Cool.
why 17?
Because I have
Doesn't
portents.
get
Yeah, Portents.
There you
Wait,
go.
we had a long rest.
I-
Oh, yeah, you did. I see it. Yeah.
You did have a long rest, absolutely. This is your first day out of the thing. So you flash it, you crack into a monkey, go and roll damage. Is that your damage?
That's my damage.
Huge. You killed the monkey. It goes falling. 40 feet. Boom. So
I have a question,
does
with,
the
like,
pink
crit
thing.
fail, do I pick it up?
The pink thing falls too.
Wait, does the pink thing use the dead body as a cushion?
No, it's falling.
I have a
It was being
question,
carried
because-
by its leg. This little pink
Can I
thing.
try to catch it?
No, you got clipped by a coconut. You had a 1 on your initiative this round. So there's not a chance. Alright, so the pink thing's falling 40 feet.
Wait, the monkey's dead?
Yes.
Yes, I sniped him.
Oh, yeah.
Already dead.
So it's,
I get
so they both fall.
time to roll 40 feet worth of damage.
Yeah, so roll 46 someone. I'm going to apply it to the pink thing.
What? I'm trying.
14.
Pink thing looks pretty dead. Monkeys continue to retreat.
So what was it?
Alright, you go over to the pink thing. The pink thing was a humanoid. It looks like a very, very small kind of halfling. Very primitive kind of creature. Just think of like a person raised by wolves, a very small kind of thing. Small, primitive, humanoid. Now it's just totally dead.
So dead.
Yeah.
So a very.
Do
So
I
it's a
care
hairy
now?
baby.
What's that?
It's a hairy baby.
It's not a baby. It's a humanoid person type of thing like that.
It's
Yeah.
a
Well,
Think of it like a
small-
quarterling. Halfling quarterling. Quarterling maybe?
Well,
No.
this one wasn't
Gnome size.
murder, it was just collateral damage.
Yeah.
This is an unfortunate event.
But it
And
doesn't
what
look
either.
like a species we recognize.
Well, right now it looks like a pancake, but it's not anything that you recognize right now. I found.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the dwarf. Hey, do you know
Wait, I
what
take that
this
back. Arya, go ahead.
was?
Arya, go ahead and do a history check,
History.
or survival, whichever you want.
Might even be able to religion.
8.
You're
No,
not sure.
definitely.
Looks like a halfling to you. Looks like a small halfling to you.
Okay, what about the dwarf
Who's this?
in the journey with?
Oh, damn forest folk. I don't care about them.
Oh, it's a forest folk.
Yep, that's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
Or jungle folk, whatever you want to call
We
them.
tried.
You
Onward
tried.
to war.
You tried. You're good people. You should be proud. And he kind of goes over and slaps Borgus on the back. Says, "Great crack shot. That dragon's in for a heap load of trouble with you around. And you, winged, smelly woman. Yeah, you gotta watch them coconuts out here. This isn't your regular city town." All right. Night falls. You
So
take your
these
watches. Call your
forest
watches.
folk, they're not gonna get pissed off at us for accidentally killing them with their
No,
own. would
no
they?
idea. We'll have to see down the road.
I'm asking the dwarf dude.
Dwarf says, "Oh, ma'am, I'm sure you'll be fine. They give you a medal for trying to help."
If you're going on the watch, make sure to put it down in chat.
Could I make an insight to make sure this is not
Boom.
just his own thoughts and he's just
Wow.
like-
Sure you can. Go ahead. Roll for it.
okay,
Why
I'm gonna-
wouldn't they be his own thoughts?
Who's going for
Someone
what?
else is
Well,
speaking
I
through
want
you.
to make he's not like identifying them as himself. Like
Really?
what he's saying is not what he thinks.
Are you
everyone
rolling to
should-
see? Are you rolling to see if he's racist?
Yes, he is.
Maybe I don't. No, because then he would be insulting them.
Roll
I'm
the
rolling to make-
dice. Roll the dice.
Alright, fine. Let's see. This was insight.
Yep, insight on the dwarf guy while he's talking about the forest folk.
I got
Oh
a
my
critical fail.
gosh. Alright.
You
That
think
god
whatever
also
he
agreed that this is
said.
pointless.
Alright, Net, you're convinced that this guy is possessed by something.
Oh,
You're
why do
convinced that he's possessed by something. He's
He's
not
way too
a
cheery.
normal dwarf. There's something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. Something's wrong with that guy.
That's probably the worst thing that could have happened, considering that we just took a kill mission.
Yeah, so now you're very concerned because he's the only one who's leading you out to this area of great danger, and you don't trust him. He's not himself. Something's wrong.
Essentially, you think that he's leading us into a trap.
That's the feeling you get. So how you react on that feeling is up to you. Of course, that's role playing, but
Well,
whatever you want to do.
cast spell magic.
I don't have dispel magic.
Dispel dwarf.
That means
Actually, I think
Actually, I will tell the party that I think that he might be possessed
Okay,
by something.
roll
I will
stealth,
tell
please.
the party that.
Roll stealth,
Just-
please.
Oh, I got to roll.
I wanna see if
not
he overhears
like
you when you
sleight
try
of
to talk.
hand.
Fortunately
No,
for
sleight of
Nat,
hand
I
would do
don't
it.
care about her opinion.
Go ahead and roll stealth. Let's see if he overhears you. His big dwarf ears.
I got an 18.
His big dwarf ears do not hear you, so you can tell the party whatever you want to.
If I
Damn,
did
that's-
not have my modifier, it would have been the same roll.
Oh wow.
No one.
So what are you telling people?
Oh, modify.
Oh, I'm just telling them that the dwarf might be possessed. I don't know. There's something off. I can't put my finger on it, but I think we should be wary about him. Yeah, that's more or less what I said.
Yeah, everyone just kind of stares at you.
I actually do have something I could do that from my background for this.
Mm.
Actually,
Spray him with holy water.
No, remember I'm a monster hunter.
Oh yeah.
One of my abilities is does protection from good and evil allow you to see?
No.
no, it just
Does
protects
that,
you.
that
It
would be
doesn't allow you
detect
to
good and
see
evil.
it.
It protects you from it.
Yeah,
I can
it's a
detect
good thing.
magic
Oh, you can detect magic?
as a ritual. Yeah,
Okay.
You want to do it as a ritual?
Take too long.
it take 10 minutes. Too
Yeah.
long when you get it.
Okay. So you guys are camped out, y'all take your watches, and nothing happens. Just a
Actually,
constant...
wait. Oh wait,
Oh,
we're.
If you want to now, yeah, you're at camp. So if you want to, you can.
Oh yeah, my bad. So yeah, then I'll do detect magic while we're at
Great.
camp. as
So
a
you sit there and you start casting a ritual spell, you detect magic. Okay. You do find some magic right here on the dwarf, but you can't see it. Whatever is magic there is on him right here, right in the chest area. But he's got
What
a
scroll
leather
is it?
tunic on, so you can't quite tell on that. Oh, I hate those schools of
so-
magic. Oh my god, what are they again?
Depending how close you are, you also detect magic on me.
Oh, that's true. What do you got on the tricks? What's all magic under?
Potions.
The potion. Yeah.
You
Oh,
And
and,
Borgus has a couple
the-
magics too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
his
Myself.
and his teleportation ring too.
So you see, everyone has magic.
Yeah, the force lights up.
Orcus's hammer too. It's a +1 hammer.
Yeah, I have a lot of magic things.
Yep. So there's something on there.
And I'm pretty sure if we all got confirmed by Tobin, the mushrooms might be able
But
to.
is it
Oh, hey, Tilbin. I have a question. Because of my
Sure.
backstory, does he see any strange magic on me? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Magic?
That's
Do
more of
you
a
not
question for
remember
you.
my backstory?
That's more of a
Wait.
question for you. Is that magic something that is always there?
He didn't
I don't-
try to detect magic on you guys.
It's
It's
just a
an
general
area.
detect magic if there's magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
just
the dwarf
tells you
didn't
if
try
there's
to do
magic
that.
in the radius. It does. It's
Yeah,
not focused. It's everywhere.
If it's
Like-
30 feet, then I can see it,
Okay.
sense it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, yeah.
real
So you got
quick.
some magic's
Right
all over the
now,
place.
are you influenced by any type of magic? Do you have any magical items?
Someone give me the spells. Someone say off if who's got this the schools of magic memorized.
The one
I
I'm
do.
looking for is
That'll be probably altercation.
is this school enchantment on this guy?
I've got to look at my list on magic things. Let me look up the magics.
You want me to list them real quick?
Yeah, if you got them handy, that'd be great. Thanks, Borges.
I
Appreciate that. I rely on
don't
the
have them
kindness of
all
players.
memorized, but
Well, that's
I
fine.
know
Give me
quite a
something
few
so I
of
can
them.
fit whatever I've got into
there's
that.
abjuration, conjuration, divination,
enchantment,
Enchantment.
evocation,
evocation,
illusion,
illusion, necromancy.
and transmutation.
Oh
And
yeah, I still have a
transmutation.
zombie actually.
No, you don't. Remember, we killed it.
Okay, I gotta
We
look
left
something
it
up
behind.
again.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay, so abjuration is like, what is that?
But don't worry about it. I
Fireball.
got it. We're good.
No, that's
No,
evocation.
fireball's evocation.
We're good.
Oh,
We're
is
good.
that
We're good.
evocation?
We're good. Woof, whoosh. Fire magic. Fire
Abjuration
king.
will be your runes and your protections and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
like shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so
If
abjuration
it increases his AC, odds are it's abjuration.
yeah. Then conjuration is summoning things.
If
Divination.
if it controls him or anything like that, it's enchantment.
Yeah, but enchantment is also a lot of other things.
Yeah, it's a lot of other things, but if it's control of the person, it's enchantment
Wow.
usually.
it is. Oh, Zone of Truth is also enchantment.
Because it affects the mind. I think that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to use that spell so badly.
Hey,
What?
Tobin, how about
Okay, so-
this? You PM one of us. We'll tell you. We'll PM
I
you
got
back.
it. I got it.
when-
We're okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to waste time on this.
No,
We're
it's
okay
okay.
with that. I think it's. I think it's abjuration. I think so.
Oh, so abjure. That's nothing really to.
Nope, that's
Worry about.
nothing really worried about.
Yeah, that's like a protection type shit.
Yep, that fits in with what it is. Yeah. So some kind of address, some kind of protection thing on a pennant or something, or maybe in him, or maybe a tattoo or something on him right around this area.
Abjurations are about protection,
Okay.
mostly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So the wizard got spooked,
In a way.
basically.
Wizard being dumb.
Hey, Tobin.
Wizard can't beat people.
So before my character goes to sleep, can I pray to Montu, the Egyptian god of war, for a
Yeah,
successful
you can do
battle?
it each day. You can do it each day.
Well,
Yeah, but you don't
You're a
believe
cleric.
in him. Your faith is in
I'm an
uh,
Egyptian. I am an. My religion is Egyptian.
He believes in the pantheon, which means he
Yeah.
believes in all
Yep.
the gods.
I have multiple gods.
Point for you. Yep, you got it. That's fine. It's not just
Yeah.
like one god. That's no.
Yeah, it's the I'm too scared of not worshiping another god, so I'll just worship all of them.
Yeah.
So the pantheon.
It's the God of the Week club.
Pretty much.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna. No. wait. It's 86. Okay.
I think you're actually annoying your god at this point.
You know, you
No,
prayed to
I
all the
prayed to a
gods. You didn't
different
reach
god
any of
this
them.
time.
Yeah.
I
That's fine. Alright, so that didn't work out. Next morning dawns, and already you learned there's some kind of protection magic on him of some type. And Net, you're not convinced, but that's okay. So next morning dawns, and your monkey's chittering again within there, and you're ready to press on. So let's go ahead. Far away, you see the cliffs. He's like, we'll be there by nightfall. Oh my gosh. What a thing to write.
Oh, you said we got a long rest? Okay.
Yeah, he had a long rest right there.
Good scroll.
Marcus, what do you 2d20 for what? For prayer?
No, it's his importance.
I get
He
him
has to
every
do
day.
it.
Oh, right.
After every long rest, I
Gotcha.
can roll portents.
Okay. Nothing happens that day. So you go along and you find this little rocky, grainy trail that's been hacked around on the sides to make way. And you find yourself departing from the coast and heading in a little bit inland, and you're by these nice rocky cliffs. So it's kind of white stone by these rocky cliffs. So let me open up one of the externals on that. So give me a second for this puppy, and let's see what we can find. I got so many files. Oh my gosh.
I don't blame you. Files are fun to have.
Yeah, but oh my gosh.
You can never have too many files while you talk about something.
That's why you gotta put folders and folders and folders.
I have done that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Folder
that's
inside a
great.
folder inside a folder inside a folder.
What was it? Cavern of Pillars, Mountain Balcony, High Def Landscape. Man.
For
Rocket
recursion,
plane.
see recursion.
Stone Walkway. Dragon Cave? Is that the one? For recursion, see recursion. I got the joke. I got the recursion joke. That's not the one. That's the inside. Let's see what we got here.
By the way, Net does have a little problem with the inside of the mine.
Huh?
that I said that triangles are the strongest
Yeah,
structure,
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
and when I looked at the framework, it was all like rectangles, and I was
Yep.
like, "Well, that's collapsing easily."
Yep. Common.
Now I feel like you're gonna have a cave-in situation.
We'll find out.
That's how we killed the dragon. Ultimate
Should've
plan.
never said that.
We just fireballed the roof and just, wish good
So
luck.
you want to kill the dragon and us at the same
No,
time?
what are you talking about? You're
Okay,
being
date
stupid.
modified. Do it by date modified.
Okay?
I've
You
heard.
all be dead except me.
Stone Walkway High Poly? Maybe?
Or
Maybe,
just
maybe,
converge
maybe.
into stone in case you haven't forgot.
That's useful. You're in a stone area, so this is great.
And
Let's try this one.
I'll just be bouldering in the ground.
Oh, you're never boring.
Ah.
Except
Awesome.
we're in the ground's rock.
And also, I do have a wall of stone, so I could probably make supports.
Landscape stone. Walkway High Poly. This has got to be it. Here we go. Yeah! Found it. Okay, great. So let me jump over here. Woof. Back up a little bit. Get a color that's more pleasing. Boom, boom. There you go. So in this jungly landscape, and there's these massive mountainy things back there. So that's kind of what you see. Let's give you a better view on that. Boom. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. All right. So way far away, like there and there, you see some kind of buildings, some kind of ruined things. The dwarf's like, yeah, I got the big mountains over there, and you can go over and inside those things is where we started doing our excavating. And I think he came across some pillars, some areas that's been dug in before. And I'm a dwarf, and I know that we dug these places before hundreds of years ago, but I'm not sure what's in here now. That's the only problem. Give her a puppy one up. No, yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, pup. Yes, that's the dragon. All right.
It's a tiny dragon.
It is a mini dragon. It's a pseudo dragon.
I was gonna say.
Hey,
Up to the magic dragon.
Yes. So you guys are way back, and if you just want to walk straight toward it, you can.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have any idea? I'm thinking of just praying again as we go towards
You can only do it
We're
once a
gonna
day.
go in.
But you can do it as you go toward there. Go ahead. Give me a roll. See what happens. What's
I
the
want
worst
to
that
give
can
us the
happen?
best chances possible,
If
okay?
you roll in like
Sure.
this, the 70s again, you're gonna get struck by lightning.
I got 5. Ooh, it worked!
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I'm
That's
level
really
7.
good. He got a 5.
You got a 5?
Right? Yeah. And
That's
I'm a level
interesting.
7. That means it worked, right?
If you're a cleric and stuff like that, that means it works.
Oh, I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
Means good things will happen.
But what god are you praying to? Who? The Egyptian pantheon? Which
yeah,
one? Pick a god.
I'm
Pick
praying
who.
to Montu, the
Who's
Egyptian
Montu?
god of
Who's
war.
Montu? Who's Montu? I don't even know Montu.
The Egyptian god of
God of
war.
war.
Your pants are now sandy.
He
What's he look
is
like?
a falcon.
He's a falcon?
Falcon.
Yeah.
Guess what you see in the
Oh,
sky?
we're probably related.
Guess what you see in the
mean-
sky? You see a falcon. And it
This
comes
is the
over
information I
and
found on him.
swoops down toward you, and it lands on your shoulder.
Mm.
And you feel the presence of the god next to you.
Ah, nice.
And the falcon kind of adjusts its wings and leans in and says, "So, you want my help? You get to carry my word. Do we have a deal? The next time you feel strong, devote some of that divine strength to me." In other words, what he's saying is, take a level in cleric. Next time.
Do I have,
That's what he's saying.
do I have, so when I level up, I have to take a level in cleric?
If you want to accept the help.
Oh, crap.
That's
No one
not a
told
bad
me
idea.
I had
Clerics
to be
are
a
great.
cleric before. Yeah, but I want
the
to be a
rules.
max level wizard.
Take a look at the clerics are the ones that talk to the gods. And anyone can pray, but there's going to be more attachments.
A god has come down from the sky saying,
Or
"If
avatar.
you give me if you become one of my chosen, I will give you this power."
Yeah, that's standard.
Yeah, I know that. That's not why I'm disbelieving. I'm disbelieving someone saying no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other thing is,
So
because
that-
it's a war god, he probably has to go war domain.
Oh, that's interesting.
Actually, it's
That's
the
actually
Egyptian path.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you'd have to choose a specific domain too. And it's probably going to be this one's probably
yeah.
going to be your favorite one. This one actually answered you, but who knows? We'll worry about that later. But right now he says that, and he kind of wants your answer. So what's your innermost thoughts? 'Cause you don't even have to speak, because this guy knows what you're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I have other goals I'm trying to. I don't.
You're telling
think
the
I'll
god
be
you have about the gods?
No, I'm saying that I'm trying to. I believe I have a goal where I have to reach max level wizard to reach.
Okay. Okay, so you're just talking out of game here, right? Okay. So,
Yeah, out of game.
Alright.
I'm.
alright.
But in
You don't wanna
internally,
multi-class that
I'm
way?
pretty sure my character know that she needs to become a high level necromancer to be able to reach her goals.
Sure, that makes sense. But if you want to take a
And
level in cleric, that's up
taking-
to you.
I don't think I'll be able to reach my goals if I take a level in cleric, though.
Alright, so what are you going to
I
tell
mean,
this little
I-
falcon on your shoulder?
Yeah, I mean, I
You
would
could
love.
just have 19 levels in wizard and 1 level in cleric.
You know what would be? You know what? I'm very curious
don't
in
think
finding
that
out. What happens if you lied to a god?
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Maybe. You can trick gods. That happens.
You don't have to be level 20 to get 9th level spells.
The
I
falcon's ruffling its feathers. There you go, pup. There you go.
But I think I have to be level 20 to reach the. I don't even know what.
I
What
just pulled
spell-
up the spell True Resurrection.
What?
No.
By the way, time
What spell?
freezes. Nothing moves.
Yeah.
Everyone's frozen. Really, everyone is absolutely frozen, except Net and the falcon. And the falcon's sighs, very human-like. And so,
Let's see.
I am here for you. Do you want me here for you?
I'm trying to.
I'll be right back.
I mean, my character's goal is basically to become a lich, and I think you have to be like a level 20 wizard to
You
become
want to
one,
be?
right?
You want to be undead?
Yeah.
I don't
Because of
think
my
that's how
character's
that
back-
works. That's your own headcanon. All that matters
Oh,
is
really?
Tobin's
I thought
canon.
that-
Yeah. That's
Okay,
headcanon.
Tob-
Right
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. If she wants to be a lich
I
and
th-
grow up and
I thought you
die
have
strong.
to-
That's fine.
Like become a high. I don't.
No, it's something to deal
A
with like
lich.
people's souls, I believe more.
You have
Yep,
to.
liches are all about souls.
Yeah, but if that's your goal, that's your goal.
Again, my character's backstory is that she was denied from death, so she's going to.
What? Halt. That's your backstory.
Yeah.
Don't tell us that up front.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
It's okay.
But
But,
I'm
the
like,
falcon is
really-
like, I'll grant you some aid, but if you serve me, I'll grant you more. What do you want?
I'll take the little. I'll take the little.
Falcon screams
appreciate-
super loud.
I appreciate the god's power, and
Hold on a second. The falcon
Oh, sorry.
screams super loud. You're being punished here. So make a
see.
Constitution save, DC 18.
let's see. Because I have the whole Warcaster, do I get advantage?
No.
I don't
You're not
understand why.
I don't know. I heard. Oh,
There's
wait, am
no
I
such
thinking
thing as protection from God.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a spell?
Concentration
Wouldn't that be a
save
spell?
for
Oh my goodness.
So
that.
I don't have any modifiers. It's just
I
a flat
don't know of
20
any.
roll.
Well, it's a con save, so you have
Yeah.
the con.
Oh.
DC 18 con. See what you get.
It's I have a +2.
I really wish time wasn't frozen. I could just.
Time's
make
frozen.
it.
I got a
He
19.
made it.
19! You did it! It's almost deafening. And you hear the ringing in your ears, this piercing shriek right on your shoulder. But you hold it together and you can still hear things. It's going to strike you deaf for a week. But then the falcon
I like
flies
to
away.
feel like an
Wait,
external.
Look, special effects.
Okay.
The falcon flies away.
He's death for a week.
Alright.
Am I
Would be.
deaf?
Net,
No,
what is
would
your
be.
all your stats for the battle? And for the battle only, for this encounter only, for this day only. They're all 20 now.
Alright, so I got.
Everything's 20
So-
now.
So, yeah, you have 20 for
That
every-
includes some temp hit points too. What level are you?
Level 7.
What was your con? You had a +2 for the con. So now you get a
let's-
plus, what, +3 per level now?
So,
Um,
extra 21 hit points.
Yeah, so extra 21 hit points. And everything's up to 20. You're very strong. Your strength is 20. Your intelligence, your wisdom, everything's your reflexes, whoosh, everything. Okay? So you're 20 for this battle, so when you use your modifiers and stuff, that's what you got. And for saves, it should be a
Okay.
piece of cake. Right?
Alright, I'm gonna have to roll my. I'm gonna have to write down my current stats so I don't end up messing this up.
You don't have them written down?
It's just 5.
It's on D&D, so.
Oh, okay. No, don't. Just remember 20s and everything. You'll be okay.
Remember
We'll help you out with it.
everything
Just
is
remember you have a
plus
+5
one.
to everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything's +5.
Well, yeah, your
Yeah.
hit points are.
everything's
You get
plus
21 spare hit points, too.
Okay, and then what about the stuff I have like advantage on?
You mean proficiency? You still have
Yeah.
your proficiency.
Oh, yeah, proficiency is still proficiency.
That
I
doesn't change.
Right.
Just before you make a roll, take
Oh,
a look
wait.
at your sheet. If it has proficiency, add +3.
Yeah, so you got
Okay.
God's favor right now.
So
you're 20
everything's
everything.
+5.
You
and
are just
proficiency is
glowing
another
with strength,
+3.
vitality, and energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How proficiency is always.
Okay.
Agreed. All right, time unfreezes. There's no sign of the falcon. Net looks good.
Joel.
Yeah, basically, she looks great. She looks just glowing with health and vitality and just charisma and everything. Just wow, like ultimate makeover. So yeah, Nisa could use that. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah.
No.
All
My
right.
mushrooms keep me company at night, okay? Leave me alone.
Okay.
The dwarf
I
comes
have-
up and out his little mule and says, "That's looking pretty good these days."
What's your
I
AC right now?
my armor class?
Yeah.
Because of the plus.
Yeah. What was your
Oh,
dex?
wait, first things first. Are you wearing any armor? Or no?
Nope.
So that is 8 plus your proficiency plus 5. So,
So
that's 11. You
5
have
plus
16.
8 plus 5. So that's.
It's, yeah, it's
that's
always
18?
an 8. No, it's 16.
Oh, I got 6.
8 plus 3 plus 5 is 16.
That's not bad for no no armor
Okay,
on.
so I gained 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, what about my magic stuff? So I'm guessing the plus 3 modifier is still a 3, and then
Yeah.
spell attack.
Well,
That's-
what was your int before buff? What was
I
your
haven't-
original int?
I haven't changed.
Right,
My
what was it?
intelligence is a 17 right now, which so plus 3, so that
No,
means
it goes
plus
up
2.
goes up plus 2. Yeah.
So extra plus 2 to all your spells.
Okay, so spell attack is now 8.
All plus 2.
And what about
And your save, I'm pretty sure your save is also what?
It depends on the saves are on.
It's
Yeah.
no, it's 8. No, I'm talking about the save DC for spells.
8 in
It's 8
proficiency.
Plus
and-
proficiency plus
Yeah,
your
whatever.
spellcasting mod.
So yeah, so your save DC is the same as your armor class right now.
Nice.
So you have a 16 to save for them to save against your spells.
That's the same as me.
Nice.
I worked this hard.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Oh,
Alright.
actually, it's 10 plus your dex if you're not wearing armor.
No, I thought no, it's 8. No, it's 8 plus your proficiency plus.
Armor
Check
class.
D&D Beyond right now.
There's no
I'd be
proficiency for armor class. It's just like
Without armor or a shield, your character's AC equals 10 plus his or her dexterity modifier.
yeah,
Oh damn! So it is
plus
just
2
15.
for shield and your whatever the basic armor you got on.
I swore it was.
15.
I think about right.
That's okay. We're set. So
Alright,
you
we
guys start
good?
heading. Yeah. So you guys start heading into this place. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Oh,
whoosh,
let's go
whoosh,
home
whoosh,
now.
whoosh, 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 whoosh. And you get closer and closer to this place. You find this old, broken down temple type of looking thing here. And the dwarf's like, "Oh yeah, but pay no attention to this. I think some of my forefathers did this long, long ago. But hey, that's ancient history, and I'm a modern dwarf. We gotta move on. We just keep mining, profit. That's all there is." So he keeps going on, just kind of babbling as you go. And you get closer and closer and closer. And it doesn't really look like there's too many other people around here. But you start getting this place, and yeah, it looks pretty nice and very fancy, and this part seems to have survived okay. And when you get closer, you notice way back behind it, right around here. Don't know if you can see the mouse there or not. But right around here, let's make that bigger for you, I think. Yeah, so right around here, you see the opening of a cave mouth in there. In the very back on there. Don't know if you guys can see the mouse in there. You see the mouse in there? Maybe
I
not.
see it. You can barely
Okay.
see it, but I
So-
can see it.
Cave mouth way back in there.
Mm.
So it's actually like right now you can see it. So the cave mouth's like right in there. Okay. So you got these old pillars, this nice tiled stuff. You got some really nice stonework over here, by the way. Hope you admire that because it was hard to make. But anyway. Sorry about that. Some nice stonework on that. And then way back, you get the opening in the caverns. So yeah, it's a beautiful place. I camped out under this many a time. It's kept the rain off and snow off, but you know, you got deep enough in there, and gotta be honest, it gets kind of nasty. And well, we found our poor friend's foot. I know the story. You saw it. It's been chewed on and burnt. And just awful. Some bad, nasty salamanders. Maybe I think it's a dragon. I just do. Just a feeling. Just a feeling. But that's where you come in, and I'm gonna watch you guys kill it from right here.
Oh,
I'll see the wisps of smoke as you exterminate its evil flames. So go forth, my champions, and kill it, and they'll start that expansion on your house. That'd be awesome. I got some ideas on that. I got some good potted plants that fit nice in some of those corners, and I hope you like the rug in there. I got another one I can pop in. Now go kill stuff.
Do you want us to bring its head back, or?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, enough scales to. Ooh, I can make a scaled dragon floor.
That actually sounds awesome.
That sounds awesome, yeah.
Sounds awesome, but I'm pretty sure you can sell them for
That's pretty
more
cool.
than that's actually worth.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's true.
Now he's like pulls out some parchment. He starts scribbling and sketching. He's a pretty good artist. He's starting to sketch some different ideas of incorporating dragon scales into his designs. Well, hurry up! I got some ideas here.
Okay.
Go kill it!
Well,
Come on, I'm waiting. Hurry up! I got lunch packed. Well, it's more dinner time now, isn't it?
He was taking lead.
All right, so you guys go heading in, huh?
I'll take
Woohoo!
it from the actual
Here's my
tank.
question: is anyone actually walking through the middle part here?
Sure, why not? I'll fucking.
Okay, you notice the dwarf has not.
Oh, the dwarf's not going through that
No,
middle part?
no.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
I'm going
not.
to follow the dwarf.
Okay, he's going around the thing. He actually sits on the side of the pillars over here, and he's fine with that. But he doesn't. Litrix, he sees you about to do this. He says, don't do that. Don't walk the paths of the dead. These are ancient
Paths
ruins.
of the dead, you say?
You don't want to walk the paths of the dead. Oh, you like the dead. You've got an affinity for those kinds of people, don't you? I think you're one of those, and you made no bones about it. But you're really tied to those kinds, aren't you? I got a feeling about you, boy. You're a little bit creepy. No offense, sir. No offense.
He says in front of the necromancer.
Yeah, I
will
can use some of those dragon
through the
bones in
middle.
your decoration for your room if you like. So we should be fine. If you want to walk the paths of the dead, you go right ahead. But it's up to you.
I'm gonna
Tilden.
walk to the side.
Okay, you walk off
I'm
to the
going
side,
to
and the regular
power
mossy
walk
kind of
through
ground.
there.
Through the middle?
You're gonna
Yes.
Okay, is Litrix or Borgus going first?
Boy, guess probably.
Yes, I'm
Probably.
power
You-
walking.
I thought you almost said Borglitrix, but I don't know who's going
I was
first.
gonna say I'll probably get halted by the fucking dwarf.
Well, he's called the warning out to you, so if you wanted to halt during that, you can, or you can keep going.
We're here to kill the
Halt.
dragon. Let's not
Borgus
piss
goes
off
walking
the dead.
past and starts walking the
Do
paths of the
agree with
dead.
that.
Borgus, as you're power walking through there, everyone notices something, and you probably notice it too because it's pretty obvious. You don't just walk straight on these things. You walk and you go deeper into it. You're starting to
mud?
sink.
Shortcut.
Like mud. It's like walking on the stones. And it's like you're walking deeper and deeper and deeper straight down like an escalator. And you're walking down it. I should just stairs, But you're walking down the thing. Doesn't feel like stairs. Feels like you're walking straight. But you're down. You're up to your knees. You're up to your hips. Do you want to keep going? It looks like by the end of it, you'll be completely vanished from everybody else. So by the end of that little path that you see right here, you'll be completely vanished from everybody else.
Fuck, I follow.
Wow, someone actually investigated one of my ruins. This is great. Okay, you
I'm
following
going
Litrix?
to cast-
All right,
going
all right.
to
He's going
cast
to the dwarves like, hey, what are you death followers? That's not a good life choice.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself real quick.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Good. So you got Death Ward on, and Litrix, you're following him, so you're keeping in sight. So Borgus goes completely out of sight. Litrix goes completely out of sight. Is anyone else going with him?
I don't know.
Dwarves looking around and says, Jay, what are you guys doing? You're splitting the party. That's not even I'm an architect and I know not to do that.
What's going on? Like, some people are going in the
Paths of the
right
dead.
path.
They've chosen the
Borgus
paths of the
is
dead.
committing suicide.
Oh, God. I wouldn't put it that way. I would not put it that way.
Hey, it's fucking magical fucking.
It is. It is. Can't resist magic, huh? Yeah.
Resist it. Must go through it.
Must have magic. Alright, so you guys go on the paths of the dead. Nobody up top can hear them anymore. The footsteps, because Borgus is pretty heavily armored, right? The footsteps, Litrix too. The footsteps just kind of silence. Deeper, deeper, and further along. They're gone. The footsteps are gone. No trace, no scent,
Can I
no
see
nothing.
Litrix?
The tiles look very solid. Litrix has just gone out of sight. Oh yeah, Borgus, you turn around and you see him.
Cool.
Party's officially split unless anyone wants to go back down there. Anyone else going down there?
No.
I'm currently modifying all my stats. Okay.
No,
so
you're ripped today.
I'm sorry.
You did write down your old ones, right?
Oh, I learned that I didn't really have to do that. I could go and click on the stat, and then there's a thing called overwrite score.
All right.
Oh,
I put 20 on
that's
that,
convenient.
and then
Good.
I can erase it, and it returns to
All right,
original.
I got it.
That's wise. Good. Nice.
Yeah.
I bet your character looks pretty awesome now, huh?
I tried doing it the other way, and all I got was like a bunch of 18s. And two
That's because it
19s
doesn't
and
let you
one
get-
No,
Yeah,
this
it
is a
doesn't
good way.
let you get 20.
Right.
Yeah. No, I could have like 120 in my entire score.
Right, because otherwise
Like,
mathematically it doesn't add up, but this is God stuff, so yeah. All right, guys, I did not expect this. You guys always do something crazy. That's great.
It's only Borgus doing
Ladies and
something
gentlemen,
crazy.
yep, we have the Paths of the Dead and the Dragon Hunters. Those are your two group names now.
Alright.
Borgus, how dare you
So
split the
Borgus
party.
is the only one taking the path.
No,
of the dead.
Borgus and Litrix have gone down there, so you've literally split the party pretty much in half. Is anyone else going down there? Last call?
Oh,
Okay.
hey, my spell modifier is now a +5. That's
Yeah,
sorry.
you're good.
Sorry.
Okay, so the howls look strong. Nothing in the ruins has changed. Just got some people underground now. I need to know. Who wants to go first? Which side do I play?
Probably those guys first.
Paths of the Dead?
Yeah.
You got it.
Sure.
Okay.
if
Borgus
they
go
run
charging confidently down the Paths of the Dead, which is very, very interesting.
Power walking, even.
Yeah, back.
What's that?
Power walking.
Power
even.
Walking the Paths of the Dead. That is a great title. I'm actually gonna let me write that down.
It sounds like a song.
Power Walking the Paths of the Dead. It really does.
We're power walking down the path of the dead. We're going by the corpses there.
Boom.
And
Just imagine this as I come up, I'm fucking holding a fucking undead head and saying, "Was this your grandmother?
There you go.
Was this your long lost grandmother?"
Creepy. The answer is probably yes. Okay, so Borgus and Litrix, you go down there, and it is dark. Litrix, can you see in the dark or no?
He can't. I can.
But
Okay.
I do have a lantern though, so.
Okay, so you break out your lantern. You have to light it. So it's going to take you around in there. Borgus, you see some sparks behind you on the steps. The steps are sheer. It looks like a drop-off. You've got some vision here, but it looks like it's a drop-off. And it looks like it goes down quite a bit. Stairs are as wide as this walkway here. So it's a good, like, 6 feet wide. So you're no danger of falling. But you got to keep going down to the bottom plane type of thing like there, further on. And it does look like it's a cavern base down there at some point in there. So you can keep walking down this thing, and it looks like it goes a full 120 feet to enter this thing completely. It looks like you're in some kind of big cavernous chamber. All you've got so far is these things going down, and you got 60-foot vision, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you can't quite see anything. You keep going on there. And do you want to pause while Litrix lights the lantern?
Sure, I'll be nice.
Okay. So Litrix, you're with flint, and suddenly it ignites. So you got the lantern now, and something you can see also. And the same type of thing, you guys are just on stairs, 6 feet, no danger of falling. But it keeps going and going and going farther than you can see right now. You do have the lantern lit. I'm going to go ahead and roll something now to see if that attracts the attention of anything, because you get the idea it's not a common thing here. Nothing at this point in time. Maybe some skittering far, far away, kind of up in the corners over there. Sound echoes a bit strangely here. So, yeah. You continue on, and eventually you guys get to the base of this place. It levels off. It's like step, more steps. Finally you see where it levels off, and it looks like an ancient, gigantic, worked cavern floor. So it's not rough stone, it's worked stone. So it's worked patterned stone on there. So very, very nice ground here. So as you go in there, you find the ground, and you've been on this big pillar of stairway, and you go down here, and it looks pretty much from where you are now wide open. But go ahead and okay, you guys have lights, so never mind the perception check. It's messing up your infravision, your dark vision for a little bit, Borgus.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to keep going straight? left, right, back upstairs? What would you like to do? Hey, puppy.
Let's go left.
I'm gonna go left. All right. So you head out to the left, and on the ground, it's pretty much even. But let's see who bumps into it first. Borges went first, so you're number one. It's Litrix. Okay, so Litrix, as you're following behind, you see you almost step on a whole pile of bones. Looks like a complete skeleton or two, a pile of bones. And as you look at them, it's not just one creature. It's like 3 skull parts, 4 jaw bones, a couple other random bones put in there together. They're all thoroughly cleaned off, so it looks pretty just dead in there. You also see several rats there, and one rat is what technically a giant rat. It's about 3 feet tall. Just looks up at you with beady red eyes and freezes. I'm not sure whether to attack or run. Or you can keep going. It's up to you guys.
What does the creature even look like?
It looks like a giant rat about 3 feet long. It kind of rears up on its hind legs a bit. It's kind of looking at you. It's got its teeth open like that. Looks kind of like me. It's got its teeth open like that. And it's ready, but you don't know if it's ready to jump at you or to retreat or what. It's frozen. It's like deer in headlights frozen.
How far away is it?
It's not far. It's a few feet. It was under like some of the bones on there. It kind of came
A
up.
few feet.
Yeah, it's about 4 feet away from you.
Okay then.
But right now it hasn't made any aggressive moves. It's just very aware of you. And the light.
Borges?
I'm gonna take out my
He sees a rat like
the one in front.
Borges.
Otherwise, I would just fucking ignore the or try to scare it away.
You could-
Most likely ignore it.
Okay, so you ignore it and you keep going. The rat doesn't move after you, so that's fine. Here's some scurrying from the other rats as they go back to gnawing whatever they can find, sometimes each other.
I'm going to get my Warhammer out now that I can cast spells with it in my hand.
Yeah, that's true. Warcaster. Very cool. So you got this nice magical hammer out there. Did it glow? I forget. It's a magic one, right?
Yeah, it is magic.
Did it glow? I forget. If I didn't write it down on the thing, then it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay, just a regular Warhammer. That's fine. Then.
those.
Some do, some don't. But if it doesn't, that's fine on there. Alright, so you continue on, and you end up about another... Actually, this one's 130 feet away from the stairs. And you're coming up on it about 60 feet away with the lantern's help. You see a nice big archway. It's a nice big archway. And it looks like a human skull over it, mounted on it. And so you've got a human skull, and surrounding the human skull, carved into the stone, are different tentacles coming out of it all over the place.
That sounds like some Cthulhu shit.
So,
Like the Hydras?
sort of, yeah. So you got a human-looking skull above the archway, okay? So human-looking skull above the archway, just mounted on the archway. And then you've got carved into the stone a whole bunch of tentacles coming out from the skull. So the tentacles aren't real, they're just carved tentacles, it looks like. But it's a human skull and a whole bunch of tentacles coming out from it. So some kind of symbolism from something.
So
And
basically,
the archway's wide. It's about 20 feet wide. And it
so is it
is
basically
20 feet
a
tall.
octopus version of Medusa?
Medusapus. Yes.
Snakes, but this is octopus.
Sort of.
I
But the
like
skull, the tentacles are coming out, like, pretty much around the top of it.
All
Okay.
around.
Yeah. So it's tentacles carved in stone and a human skull mounted there. You're not sure if the skull was there and the tentacles were added later. But the carving looks older, so it looks like the tentacles maybe first, then the skull added in the center. Don't know. But the effect's probably really creepy in here in this dim, strange place. And yeah. Roll perception, please. Both of you.
Oh boy.
Not bad.
Yes. I check this every fucking time.
Oh, Litrix, nope. Borges, you notice that one of the eyes in the skull kind of glittered blue. There's something back in there. So something kind of glittered a bit and then moved, shifted back into the skull. It's a little pinpoint of light of some type. Blue glittery thing, not quite sure. But you got a glimpse of something, so there's something up there. Keep in mind, it's mounted 20 feet above the ground on the archway there. So you're... Yep! You can go in past there if you want to. You do notice that walking in through the archway, it goes into more natural caverns. So, that's your choice. Or you can investigate this area in here.
I don't have any pythons, so I can't climb. Alright, might as well press on.
Okay. So you're going under these things with that creepy thing with the tentacles on there? Alright.
Sure.
Good. So you walk under there and you start entering regular, wild, natural-looking tunnels. In certain places, kind of evened out on the base, so the footing's more even. But it is definitely kind of a more primitive, more wild, more naturalistic kind of thing there. And as you continue along in this, it forks and it forks again, and it starts getting very, very maze-like. So let's keep track of this. And if you guys want to keep track of the ways you go, let me know.
Yeah.
So the first immediate fork, and it's all staying pretty wide and pretty wide open on there. So it's all like 20 foot wide in general through most of it. So the first fork, it also seems to be going down too. Everything seems to be going down. First one, you want to go left or right. And that's after 50 feet, it splits. So you want to go left or right.
Oh, by the way, Tobin,
Uh-huh.
before I continue,
Sure.
my character does have Wanderer, if that even helps.
What's the specs on that? What is it?
You have an excellent memory for maps and geography.
Oh, beautiful. That does help. If you get lost, just tell me.
Yes, summits and other features.
That is going to pay off here. So that's wonderful. Okay, good.
Since they're
I chose the direction last time. All you.
Okay, left or right. They look pretty similar. Which way you want to go?
You choose. You choose, Litrix.
Okay, sure.
Left or right?
Give me a sec.
Sure.
Right.
Okay. So you go off to the right, and you go about 50 feet, and it opens up even more. So it narrows to a 10-foot swath that you're walking along, and then there's an open natural cavern, stalactites, stalagmites, and open water. Open water. Not huge. Looks about 50 feet by 30 feet, roughly. So it's open like water in there. There's little bits of shimmering and stuff, maybe fish. There's something coming just to the surface and then going down again, enough to cause the water to be disturbed and ripples to spread out. There's some glowing lichen in here too, which is kind of lighting things up a bit. So you now got a natural 30-foot dim light from all the lichen in here. And yeah, so you've got some things disturbing along here as you're going. And yep, that's it for the moment. So you start seeing this. You can walk further in and keep going. It's about 50-foot walk along the shoreline to keep going past this if you want to.
Argus, do you have anything to say?
Is the water cloudy or at all?
It's hard to tell because there's not really much light in there. But it doesn't look
There is,
cloudy.
there-
It looks
you know.
relatively clear, but it's dark. Like really dark.
You got food.
Litrix, do you want to shine your lantern on it?
Alright, sure.
Okay.
I saw my
Shine the lantern.
on
It's
it.
not too cloudy in there, and you do see a scurry of fish moving away right away, like avoiding the light. Most of the fish didn't seem like they had eyes, but they just kind of sensed something, and they moved away. So you got some blind cave fish in there, and you can see it down about 15 feet, maybe 20 feet if you're really focusing on it. But it doesn't seem to end. It seems to go deeper than that. You see some different kinds of walls off to the side underneath it. Roll perception, both of you, as you're looking at this.
Both really good.
That's both amazing. That's wonderful. All right, 20 feet below. So way there, it's getting so murky, but you both discuss it and it seems real. You notice not an open, but you notice an opening like a cave in there 20 foot underwater. So you notice a cave opening, but this is worked. This is man-made. So it's a man-made, or creature-made, right? So it's a man-made archway under there to a cavern. Really nicely worked. Under there 20 feet underwater.
Lootrix, what's your con bonus?
My con bonus is around +4, and I also
I
have
can breathe underwater for 3 minutes. You can for 4.
No, you're not. Wait. I can hold breath up to 15 at a time for refusing to hold breath ability,
yes, you are.
plus my con, if I'm correct. So as long as I can really see, I could technically go in there and scout it out. Yes.
That might be a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my lantern because that's gonna go out if I literally try to carry the lantern in with me.
What? No.
I'm gonna have you carry my lantern to give out some light. At least I can hopefully see if you shine it in the water.
Yeah, I'll try to keep shining it into the light or the water for him.
And I'll try to go pretty much in the water to
Okay.
scout it out, I guess.
Do you have armor on?
Yes, so I'll be
Okay, it's pretty
sinking
much a
quite low.
sheer drop type of thing like that. You could try to do rock climbing on the side to hold on. But with armor on, you'd sink like a stone.
Well, what kind of armor do you have?
I have chainmail.
That's
That's
sink like a stone armor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to go swimming in chainmail. It's up to you.
I think it's pretty much like fucking like doing like a fucking
Yeah.
surfboard.
Yeah,
Just
it's
walking
not the-
across.
Right. Oh, that was hilarious. I remember that. I think Ned did that, right?
I mean, I do have the time for it. It's just a drop. You said.
It is basically a drop. It's almost like cliff climbing the sides of it to get to it.
I don't feel like taking literally trying to get out if I have to in armor that's weighing me down
Okay.
that much. What do you think, Vargas?
It's probably not a good idea, but it's up to you.
Let's take a left
Oh, you're gonna backtrack?
a little bit, unless there's more to this.
There's always more to it.
Okay, what's more to this?
No, from what you see now, nothing more than you can see now. But you found like the hidden thing.
Okay, so I mean in this room in particular, there's anything more than just the water.
Oh, there's some lichen glowing. There's some fish things in there. There's some stuff disturbing the water. So bigger something in there, in the water. And there is that archway, and it looks like you've got nice patterned stone above it. The archway columns underneath it, and it's definitely creature made. It's not natural,
So yeah,
so
that
it's
is
something.
the only pathway through there then.
Yeah, you can just keep going along the water side for 50 feet, and then it leaves the water's edge and turns back to normal pathway.
Okay, let's take the normal pathway.
Or you can just skip this place, huh?
I don't feel like drowning inside water because I can't climb due to weight.
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know how the mechanics would kind of work or how much it'll do against me.
Okay. So you just keep going? Alright.
Yeah.
What do you think, Borges? Yeah? I'll take my
Um,
leg back, by the way, if we do.
I am currently looking at how swimming in armor works.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a
Not very well, I imagine.
Is there a disadvantage for
Yeah,
climbing
sinking.
in water with armor on?
Yeah, sinking. Death.
Unless you really want me to strip down right in front of you.
Well, you'd be on a rope, right? Is Borgus holding the rope? Is that what you'd be doing?
I do have rope.
What was your plan for this?
I was just seeing if you could.
I could probably.
I found
find
a
rope
rule
or
for
what.
it.
What's the rule for it? Is it a homegrown rule?
I don't know. It might be. No, it's not.
I don't see anything on armor there.
Yeah, I don't know about armor. That
Okay.
is the
We could try it. You could try it. I'll give the appropriate advantages or disadvantages. Or you can go on. It's up to you guys. I don't want to talk you into anything because it's all good.
How long does it take to undon chain?
Oh, I actually know that. Was it 5 minutes to take off, 10 minutes to put on? Something like that.
Hold it. In Raw, there is no penalty for swimming with armor. And indeed, there aren't any rules for swimming at all.
Okay, there's no rules, so I gotta come up with something. Alright, so if you want to make strength checks, you're gonna be okay with swimming in armor, but you gotta do it each round. And every round you fail, you're gonna sink like an extra 10 feet. Unless you got a rope on.
Okay.
And I think it takes a full 10 minutes to take off your armor. It's 5 or 10 minutes, I forget what, because there is a rule for that. But you don't have to. I'm not trying to drown you, it's up to you.
Okay, sorry. Borgus. Alright, so we got a couple options. Which sounds interesting.
Was that a
Hold on.
cat?
Oh,
I heard
that is my
yeah.
cat. Don't
Awesome.
worry. I'll be right back.
5 minutes
There's
to
a cat in the
doff.
water.
5 minutes to doff armor.
5 minutes, okay. 5 minutes to get rid of it. Cool.
Tell you what, I'll take the 5 minutes to don off armor while Borgus is here.
Oh, you're taking your armor off. Okay. I'll move the strap.
Let me think of what my armor will be. What is
Alright.
the bonus for shield? 2?
2.
Okay,
So you're taking
it'll
off
be
your armor for
13
5 minutes.
plus
Boom.
15, 17.
Told my cat to shut up.
Oh, poor cat.
So if I'm doing this correctly, natural armor is 13 plus dexterity modifier.
For lizard guys, I don't know. It's 10 for normal people. Plus 2
It's
for
13
Oh, look at your racial
plus
your shield.
yeah, it's natural armor feat. It's
Nice.
13 plus dexterity modifier.
That's great. So, what's your dex modifier?
That would be plus 2. So
Nice.
that'd be
15
natural
plus 2 with the shield, you'd be 17. Even without the chain.
Or if I'm not forgetting any.
It's pretty epic. It's pretty good.
Okay, I'm willing to do that.
Okay, so your chainmail goes off. 5 minutes, nothing came to bother you, so you're fine. See some more swishes as fishes and something in the lake is moving around. The water is, of course, very, very dark, but you do see some light around the cavern from different kinds of lichen and algae growing.
Do you have a spear?
I have a battle axe and a lot of such as fighter's pick, a
I was gonna say a lot of guts. Yeah.
dagger, and that.
I have a spear.
I have a lot of misc tools, in other words.
Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna get my rope out.
Okay. You could do that while he's taking off his armor, so you can easily get your rope out.
Yeah,
Cool. Get your rope out.
yeah. You said it's only 20 feet down?
It's 20 feet down to get to the cavern, to the top of the thing where it starts, the cave.
Okay.
So about another
Whenever
8 feet to get to the bottom of it. So 28 feet altogether.
whenever he's done, I will tie rope onto him so I can
All right.
help.
All right. You got a pet lizard man.
Boy, what I've always wanted.
Come back here, slave.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe only half of that.
Anyways,
It's like those little kids running around on kid leashes.
God, that's. Anyways, moving on. I go underwater to scout.
Wow. Okay, so you go into the water. It's fairly cool. And you lower yourself. And you start going down underwater. You're holding your breath, right? Or can you breathe water?
Up to 15 minutes plus probably what you.
Dang, for lizard man, that's great. All right. So you're down there, you're holding your breath, you're going to slip into essentially your natural habitats. You're actually okay with this. But if everyone's going to be doing it, you're the right choice for it. So start going on there, you're doing your handhold things as you go down there. And you don't have your armor on, so it's pretty easy. So you just start following it down, kind of spelunking through the water and swimming with your webbed fingers. And you do find the opening of the cavern. You easily land on it. Very simple. And it's nice worked stone on the base, very flat, totally wet. And it goes in and it starts to go in. Literally, it's going in there. And you can only see about half distance. Well, do you have any light? Because your fire is not working good.
Well, I gave my freaking lantern to.
Right, well, underwater it's not
Borgus.
gonna.
Yeah, because if I bring my lantern, it's gonna go out.
Okay, so seeing in there, it is dark. You can't see a thing.
Fair enough. So
You can keep going in
I
there.
know
You know it's an opening.
there is an end, so at least I know that.
There's what? Yeah, there's an entrance. It does go into something. Yes,
Alright, I'll go back to Borges and let him know that
Okay.
there is
that's another path.
like
Yeah.
a actual way about the side that you can see.
Yeah, it looks like a fully worked, very nice, very ornate hallway.
Come
With
over
air?
here with me. Hmm?
Did it have air?
I'm presuming so, since what? Tilbin said I reached the other end.
Huh? Oh no, you came to the front of the thing. You didn't go into it. You were still
Oh.
underwater.
Oh,
And you can't
Okay,
see.
sorry.
You can't see
Okay,
anywhere. But if
okay.
you want to press on into it, you certainly can.
I press onto a little bit just to see if there's actually air.
Okay, I'm gonna start counting off the feet. You let me know when you want to stop.
Just enough where I get onto land.
What's that? Okay.
Just enough where I can get to land.
Okay. So you start walking in there, and you go 10 feet, and it's still wet. And you keep
Still
going,
water.
again, feeling your way around. It's totally dark. And you go about 20 feet, and as you're feeling around about the wet, barnacle-crusted surface of these walls underwater, and you reach for the next section, and suddenly your hand comes out into air, which is really weird, because it looks like there's a surface this way instead of where it normally would be.
Okay.
So it does open up.
Alright, I pass through to see if there's any light.
It's still dark, but at least there's a surface. You walk through there, it's totally dry. You're standing on the stone, but it's still totally just dark. You can't see anything. It's an open thing. You still feel the stone beneath your feet now, because now you're standing on water. I'm standing on air. It's a little damp there, some puddles, but it is dry. And while you're there, I'm gonna roll and see if you're surprised or not.
That's gonna be hard.
Boom.
Wait, don't you have the alert feat?
Yes, I do.
Good. Roll it.
Oh, he can't be surprised then.
True.
Yeah, I think
So let's
that's
see who
what
goes
you'll
first
look-
then.
You can't be surprised.
Let's
while
see who
you
goes
are-
first. Your
So
initiative roll.
initiative.
Well, it's hard to. He doesn't even see anything yet.
Let's see what is.
Good luck.
So-
Ooh,
Oh
nice.
god.
All right. So you feel something brushing you, and it moved. And you feel it move and kind of move back and tense. And it's cold and hard, and you don't have a great idea of what it is yet. But something's there. What do you want to do? You don't hear anything, by the way.
Just because I just want to do this, because why not? Grab it and drag it underwater with me.
Oh, wow. So you're going to jump back into the wall? The water wall?
I'm gonna grab it with me.
Great. Do a grapple thing. Strength check. Here we go. Boom. 14.
Let's see what is.
Whoosh.
Hold up.
That's a 204-sided dice.
Oh, sorry, that's wrong.
Talking about rolling with advantage.
Let me redo that. I'm at +4. Damn it, that turned.
I love the
That's-
204-sided dice. That's great.
It's my favorite kind.
There you go. You got it. So you grab this thing, and as you grab this thing, you grab it where the chest would be, and you feel its bony chest and the ribs, and your fingers sink in past the ribs. There's no skin on this thing. This is a skeleton. So you
This is definitely my
splash
dungeon.
back into the water wall, and you are now in the water floating with a skeleton that's trying to kill you.
Skeletons don't breathe.
Right.
No, they don't.
Or not anymore.
Can skeletons even swim?
Good question. Probably. I don't know.
Because the way we swim is like you cup your hands so you can actually propel the water.
He's got bones.
Don't
Yeah.
skeletons walk in water?
Yeah,
No.
but
Like in
they're
Pirates in the Caribbean.
there's no ground where they are right now.
So what you gonna do, Litrix? You got this thing in there. Its turn. It's gonna attack you. It is a disadvantage
Twice, let me pull you.
because you're holding it. But here we go. Oh, it missed you badly.
Yeah.
It's just trying to swing wildly in the water in the dark. Well, it doesn't matter about the dark, but yeah, it missed you badly. So
I'm
you
gonna
sense
let
now because you
go
feel the flat of
and-
its blade bump against you. So it's
I'm
got
gonna
some
let
kind of weapon.
go, and I'm gonna try to fucking hit it with my battle axe.
Alright, you let go and you're swimming, and you've got dim light now because Borgus is still shining the light down there. So Borgus, you see this now. You see a skeleton fighting Litrix. Litrix just let go of the thing and starts to take a swing at it, and it starts to sink rapidly down to the water. You
I
can take
will
a swing at it
twice.
before it's gone if you want to. You hit it. Roll damage.
Oh wait, Litrix, do you have a swimming speed?
Yes.
Okay, you're fine.
All right. That'll be. That's one. Kill them.
What's that?
That's one.
8 damage on the guy? Cool,
And
cool,
I'll
cool,
go,
cool.
go for a roll for the other one.
No, the other one didn't. What? Oh, the other attack?
Does that hit?
Alright, yeah, you got it, and yeah, 13 actually hits this guy. So it's just got bones, basically. Go ahead and roll damage on it. So you like, smack it with the axe, you actually wedge it, turn the axe, it snaps open these parts of the ribs, and bits of broken bone are floating down to the ground. It snaps in two, its vertebrae is shattered. It's dead again, so it just sinks down in two parts. The legs are still kicking.
I guess I go to Borgus now.
Okay. There you go. It pulls you up out of the water.
Oh,
Sure.
you know what might have been a good idea?
Mm.
I'm gonna touch your battle axe. Battle axe.
Battle ass.
Battle ass.
He just took off his armor and you touched his
Sorry,
battle
I
ass.
put
That's
them
kind
on my
of.
Yeah.
Is that why you want him out of the armor? I don't know.
No. His battle axe. And I'm gonna
Is that what
cast
you kids
light
call
on
it these days? I don't know. Okay, and you cast light on the battle axe? That's a good
Light.
idea. Alright, suddenly lights up.
I
Beautiful.
probably
What color
should've
light?
done that before.
What color light?
Red.
It's red light. Looks evil. Good stuff.
Alright, so
Oh.
I go to Borgus and say, well, good news, there's the other side with air, and it just seems to greatly like the water. Bad news is, we got things in there. Well, I just killed one over there, I'm sure he's...
Yeah, he saw you fight the skeleton.
So that was fun.
Sorry, I missed everything you just said because my dad talked to me.
Okay, good news, there's an other side, air. The water seems to greatly end for some odd reason. And,
Oh.
when I got there, I was attacked by, seems like a skeleton.
Oh. A skeleton, you say?
Yes.
Yes.
More like I attacked it. It's now into fit.
Hmm. Cool. Then
we'll go back down.
Guess I take my lantern back since it doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Go down and everything.
Okay. So Borgus, you're going down in there too?
Yep.
Are you wearing armor?
Yes.
You're going to do strength checks when you're swimming. Every failed strength check, you're going to sink 10 feet. You good with that? It's going to be a DC.
I'm going to go. Can I get around to get to where that door is, but up top?
Yeah, it'll take 2 rounds to get there because it's 20 feet to get to the top of the archway. And if you do that, that's fine. But then to stop your descent in there, you're going to have to do a strength check to see if you can hold on to it and keep yourself there. If you fail it, you're going to sink another 10 feet below that archway. And then we'll take it from there. And see what happens. It's going to be...
Hey, Litrix, you wanna... You still have the rope around you. I'm gonna tie the other end to me.
Okay, well, I'll call it a help, and that'll have advantage. That'll be a help action, basically.
So currently I am swimming Borgus like a helpless ragdoll to the other end.
Yeah, basically.
thanks.
It's like a rock on a stick. Okay. So, yeah, Litrix, you got no problem swimming on there. And Borgus, you got a bit of a problem, but you got advantage on this. So you descend pretty much like a rock, trying to hang on to the things as you're going down there, and you're doing okay. But then you gotta do a strength check to see if you can stop yourself with all this weight in the water. And go ahead and do that with advantage. Meanwhile, I'm going to see if anything is interrupting you in the lake itself. Nope, lucky.
This party is the ultimate embodiment of chaos.
What?
Which
What do
is
you mean?
surprising the shit out of Tilden.
All good.
Okay. Here's the moment of truth. 16.
That's fine. You have no problems. You're holding onto the rocks, holding yourself pretty much aloft. It's like climbing with armor, but you don't weigh as much because you're in the water. So you do find that you're holding your breath. So you do find purchase, and you're standing on nicely worked stone. Footing is no problem. So you can literally walk, boom, bottom of the ocean type of thing. You're like in a diving bell thing, like one of those divers on that, and you're walking through there. And you go about 20 feet to do this. How long can you hold your breath? What's the D&D thing on holding breath?
3 minutes.
Okay, so you're fine on
It's
there.
your strength mod.
Gotcha.
Or con mod.
So you're holding on, you're fine on there. You go through it. And there weren't any problems on there, so you're okay. And you both break through that wall of water. And you can see this shimmering wall of water. Instead of the surface being nice and normal and horizontal, it's vertical. So 20 feet in, you walk through this. You just walk through this and you're totally fine. And it's just this open thing. And yeah, and in there you see 2 more skeletons right away. You do. And Borgus, Litrix, you do too, because you got that light, the red light. So that'd be pretty cool. So you're dripping with what looks like blood, because it's all red light. And I see the 2 skeletons left there. So 2 skeletons. The archway is very, very nice, so it's a good thing. It's only a 10 by 10. But yeah, so 2 skeletons are in here, and they see you, and they just instantly attack. So initiative, please. Oh god. Yeah, you definitely go first, Litrix. The +7, oh my gosh. Maybe I should have rolled the 204-sided dice.
Oh,
Wow, you
just
got it.
barely.
Good enough, good enough. Alright, so go for it. There's just 2 skeletons right here. Go for it, guys.
Well, I'll pretty much start attacking the nearest skeleton with my battle axe and hit it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can't wait to use my
Hang
warhammer.
on a second, So before you roll, Borgus, you're 1, Litrix, you're 2, because Borgus was the first one in there. Okay, so Litrix is the one on you, the one that you're fighting, has this choker on loosely, because it's just skull thing. It's like wrapped double, and it is a choker.
This was a dungeon.
What's that?
This was a dungeon.
Oh, not that kind of choker, but it's a choker on there, and it's set.
Yeah, like Like a collar?
Yeah, yeah. A choker collar.
I'm thinking of a dungeon I met where you put like imprison some people that just delete.
Not that severe. This is more of a decorative type of thing like that. The high social ladies would wear type of thing like that. So it's a collar choker, and it's got a blue gem on it, which is very nice and sparkly in there. Okay,
Ooh,
go
shiny.
for it. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll just make sure not to try to hit that then.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Does that hit?
I'd say yes. That's a big yes. Boom. Okay, 6 points on this guy. He is actually still alive. But you damaged him. And the axe swings wide and now some of that water that's red in the light is now blood. Go ahead and roll damage for poor Borgus.
Measly 8.
Ouch. Yep, so he chomped your
That's
thigh a little bit
okay.
there. Okay. As this goes on, and you attack that one, and you finish your turn just trying to chop this thing up, the gem, you hear a voice coming out from the gem. It says, "Who dares? Who dares? Who dares attack? Who dares disturb me? Who dares?"
I would say, you guys are sentient.
No, this skeleton isn't talking. It's not the skeleton. The mouth isn't moving. It's from the gem.
I mean, does the skeleton speak through the gem?
I don't know. That you don't know.
I've been waiting to find out. Alright, Borgus, your turn.
Cool.
I think I finally
So
found
the other skeleton, I'm going to smack,
Yep. Go for it.
hopefully.
That missed.
I'm,
Yeah.
I still have no idea what I got. It hasn't loaded yet.
Oh, it's a 10.
Okay, skeleton's turn.
Oh,
Okay. So skeleton's turn. The one on Borgus attacks Borgus. What are their bonuses? That's a +4. Okay. Would you 15 hit you?
That's 17.
Oh. Huh?
I need a 17 to hit.
Oh, it needs a 17 for Borgus. Okay, great.
No, I meant me.
Oh,
I
you
don't know.
killed yours, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't kill yours. That's right. Okay. Yep. So that
my
one
armor
missed.
class is 16, so
Next
either
one.
way, it didn't hit either of us.
And, whoops, that was bad. The one on Litrix, whoop, totally missed. So they're attacking, but they're missing. Meanwhile, the gem speaks again. It's like, leave! I'll kill you! Why are you here? What are you doing? Why are you here? Speak!
Don't know.
Borgus, you want to speak to the dead? It's your thing.
I just did.
What'd you say? Don't know. So
I did say don't
I
know.
thought so. Okay. You guys dismount. You gonna attack this one skeleton?
The
archway keeps going on behind you.
Can you understand? How's that for a simple question?
You'll ask him if he understands. What do you say exactly?
You understand me?
Do you understand me? He says, I understand everything. I see everything. I see you fighting my servants.
Are you the skeleton or the necklace?
No, you fool. I'm not a skeleton. They are my creatures. And you will be too if you stay.
But we came here to brought you
You
some items.
some items. Gifts.
Yes.
Gifts
Yes.
from the living. Gifts. And the skeleton stops fighting and goes back and just stands inert against the wall. Come in. Come in, my friends. Come in. Visit me. Visit me. So
You're
yeah,
looking for.
You're looking for.
in a way. So yeah, all right.
I'm
So
looking forward to
it goes as far as you can see.
Okay.
This 10-foot archway, nicely worked corridor, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty intact. It looks pretty well kept up. There are some other skeletons along the way. There are 2 more skeletons that you pass, and it keeps going and going. and it goes for a full 70 feet before you see that it opens up into some area. Do you want to continue?
Heck yeah, man. We've
Okay.
been invited.
Okay, so you continue on. It opens up to a big triangular room. It looks like it's 30 foot, 30 foot each. What, isosceles? Same thing? Whatever it is. Anyway, so it opens up into even-sided triangle. How's that? So an even-sided
Equilateral.
triangle. Yeah, and the corridor you just came in is one point of it. And there's two other corridors going out two opposite ways for the other sides of it. So it's very much a triangle type of thing. And in this triangle, it's a higher dome on here, and it's actually domed, and it looks about 20-foot dome. And inside, you see a bunch of furniture that looks like it's been kind of hastily put together. You see a desk, you see a table, you see some other things, all kind of arranged in like almost islands of these things with knickknacks and strange items on them, mostly from the sea, much from the dead. You see what looks like a bone flute that's been carved long ago, just kind of in a bowl of bronze, and you don't know what that does, sitting there. There's a few other things, including two things that look like caricatures of people made out of straw, and that's interesting on this other table. And the person there is this creature with just clawed, gnarled hands ending in claws, and
I believe I know what
the
I'm
neck's
doing
a
with
bit, not just snapped to the side, but shifted to the side and then straight up and then snap back the other direction. So very inhuman kind of spine connection. Looks like the back's been broken and shifted out in a couple places and then attempted to correct with magical surgery perhaps, but it's just wrong. It is dripping with liquid, which seems a bit thicker than water, almost like a mucousy kind of covering on this thing. It's got shawls and bits and pieces of old dresses and clothes. It looks like as things are worn down through the ages, new ones are replaced just to be worn away. There's different things growing on it, and she's got these bright green eyes. Long gray-green hair, bright green eyes.
Glad you're not here. I
And,
love this.
gray-green hair, green eyes, and just disgusting looking. The teeth are like just long and yellow, and she looks at you, and she's got some other servants around her too. And it looks like she's got two skeletons and two zombies here as well. And she looks at you and says, "It's been so long you bring gifts. What do you have for me?" And she looks very eager.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Orgus, since you're the one that loves this the most, do you want to have say, or are you just gonna let me take the lead? Orgus,
What gifts you got? We'll see.
I got a yo-yo and a rock and a...
a couple things in my bag. I do have a couple potions. The gem.
As you guys are going over your stuff, she says, "It's been so long since I've had visitors from that entrance. You like the sea, this is good. Are you sailors or pirates?"
Where do the other entrances go?
"The other two, to different places. One goes to a hot place. The other one not so much. If you go on that one, you won't roast. If you go on that one, you will burn. And I do not like to burn. I like the waters. If you like the waters, go back in the waters and go deeper. Treasures, joys of the flesh are there for us to take. But what do you have for me? Right now? Are you teasing me? Where are my treasures?"
You a lich?
She smiles, tilts her head, snaps a few, and she kind of pushes it back. I am no such thing. No such thing as that. No,
What are
I am of the water.
a sea hag?
Are you saying that?
Sure.
And she slices at you with a claw,
not.
almost inadvertently. Hang on a second, let me get some stats here.
Sounds like you guys entered a battle.
It'll be
Sounds like.
You know, it's a good thing we came in here to kill a lich.
I know.
Boy.
She says she's not a lich.
So you don't want these gifts, huh?
Alright, so she just kind of lets loose, and not heavily. She's just doing a swipe attack at you. She's not full out attacking, so she's just doing this. So let's see if she hit.
Insulted and
Yeah.
really hate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, kind of fair. Ow.
So she
I'll
ripped your
take
chest, the blood's dripping off, and your kind of tongue kind of comes out. That'll be a gift. Flesh is a gift, yes. Damage done on this, because it was a full slice. Boom. Is that. And yep.
Max and minimum.
Yep. So 10 points of damage for Elytrix.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's kind
Damn,
of an
she's
itchy
using
kind of
a-
thing.
She's using a great sword.
No, she's using her claws.
I'm saying that's the same
Oh, yeah.
damage a great sword does.
Yeah, it's a.
Wow,
It's a
her hands are 10 great swords? Wow.
No, a great sword.
Yeah. All right, then she kind of composes herself. So, please hurry. I am not patient with the living.
Okay.
I will take out my automaton.
You were swimming
Or
with your
rather-
automaton?
Yeah, I have an automaton mini soldier.
Wasn't it made of stone?
I don't remember.
No, you know what that's from? That's from fucking Mantix. That's a toy.
It is from Mantix.
That's
Yeah,
broken
it's a
by
ma-
now. Yeah.
No, Tobin, remember when we fought like the automaton and Mantix salvaged it and it only lived
Yes.
for a day?
Yes, it's dead now.
It's equivalent. It's the equivalent of a toy that has been maintenanced.
You got a small broken robot.
Sometimes, so it's a toy that doesn't even work anymore.
Yeah, she just kind of looks at that and ignores it.
Aw. I'll
But
put it
no-
back in my bag.
I
No,
bring out.
but Tobin, you said there is a trace amounts of whatever magic it had. Though.
Oh,
Like there's
Oh,
She
something
doesn't seem
there.
interested.
I bring out a potion. And I say to her, "This will allow you to eat the toughest of stones, along with healing you up at the same time. It's very valuable."
Oh. This may be a start. Let me see, my dear. She reaches forward to let her have it.
Sure.
Okay, so she takes it. She kind of uncorks it with those weird long fingers. Takes a sniff of it. Interesting. Maybe so. And you! Over to Borges.
We'll fix your ugly.
So Borges, you offering her anything?
I will offer her. I don't have cheese, or I totally would.
Cheese, great. That'd work on me, actually. I love cheese.
I like cheese too. It's just I thought it was funny.
Cheese is great.
Mm,
Cheese is great. Dark bread and soft cheese. Yes.
We need your cat.
I will give her my blackberry poison.
Ooh.
Are you telling her it's poison?
Yeah.
Oh, poison is so good. So good. She uncorks it, sniffs it. Oh, just deadly. Very well. Very well. Then you may go through. You may go through. And she goes over and puts it in this different bowl on the side by the two little caricatures made of straw. Very well.
I'll give her both of those
This
blackberry
is-
poisons I have.
This has been good. Oh, very nice of you. So, do you want the fire or do you want the death? Let me continue. The one, like she said, was the hot, and the other one is the essentially cold. So the paths of the dead continue on that one way.
I just thought it was something funny because you just said that.
Yeah,
Just me being fucking.
fair
me being
enough.
a fucking derp. I'm not gonna say this. Just me saying I choose death.
She's what?
I'm not gonna actually say this.
Right.
Just because she asked if you choose death or the hard one, I'm like, I choose death.
Oh god. Oh god.
But
So?
no, I don't.
Which way do you guys want to go?
Vargas?
I'd rather go to the cold,
Okay.
seeing as. Well, either way, I'm gonna be, screwed because I'm wearing, metal. Yeah, I'd rather have the cold.
I can always throw a heat metal potion on.
Oh god.
Fun.
That'll warm you up.
So which way are you guys
It
going?
will.
The
Alright.
death or the fire? Which one do you want?
Yes.
Death. Okay, so you follow the more paths of the dead, going to the paths of the dead. All right, so you go on that corridor, and it's still nice. It's still 10-foot archway. And at this point, we're gonna jump back over to the other party for now, I think, if that's okay. So here we go.
Okay.
Fun stuff. Oh my gosh, guys! Wow, that was unexpected. Interesting. You're getting in deep in this mountain. All right, literally. Woof! Okay, so back at the other part, you guys see literally Borgus and Lich go under. You have no clue what's going on because they just flippin' vanished. Literally, just flippin' vanished in that thing. And you don't know what happened to them. So, who knows? They went under that thing. What would you guys like to do?
Well, since we're this far, I'm thinking we should just let them do that, and we're gonna go take care of what we're supposed to. I don't
By
know
the
what
dragon.
you guys. Maybe.
There's what, 3 of you?
Yeah.
Three of us?
Yeah, I don't have high hope.
One of us is complete melee. One of us, I'm pretty sure half their spells don't do anything to dragons.
It should be a Dragon Hunter class. That'd be a fun subclass. Anyway. Alright, so are you going to the mountains? In this entrance or no? Or
Do you guys just want to go after them, or hope that there's that they'll just catch up eventually?
They just went to a death pit. They're dead.
I'm gonna ask the gnome what he thinks.
Dwarf.
Dwarf, sorry.
I can't believe they did that! I can't. What did they do? They're dead men! They're dead men walking! It's sad to have a funeral! Oh god, hey! Some good may come out of this. I could build a good mausoleum for each of them for about 5,000 gold each. What do you say?
5,000 what?
5,000 gold each. The fanciest mausoleum you ever seen. One for each of them. They'll love it. They'll be
Kinda
dead, but they'll
pointless
still love
without-
it.
Kinda pointless without their corpse.
Oh, it's been faked before.
Map while they've been building, I'm like, it just captures the looks of those two just perfect.
There you go, yes. If the body's missing, I can carve their likeness in stone. Costs a bit more, because I'm talented.
Kelvin.
Huh?
No, you get it. That'd be funny if we came up like when they're constructing the
Oh,
we
right
stand
through it,
behind the
yes.
builders and we say, it just
That'd be
captures
fun.
the look just perfect.
That'd be fun, but I like your thing out of the look, and I went with it. So he offers to carve their likeness in stone for an extra 2,000 each. So I could do this. What do you think, boys and girls? I could do this for them. They're dead. They're dead. Gods. I mean, they could have fought the dragon instead. But they're dead now. I'm so sorry. They were
So
brave.
there's
Foolish,
no
but
way
brave.
that they could be alive at all.
I've only seen one person walk down there that never came back. We dwarves are practical. If something kills us, we don't do it. Except the drink.
And yet you want to fight a drag, or you want us to fight
I-
a drag.
You're the adventurers.
But
But I'll build that room for you. Go say hi. Go introduce yourselves. Maybe you can talk to it. Maybe you can tell it to leave. That'd be good.
Well, it's pointless now. We kind of lost our translating lizard.
Oh, no one speaks dragon?
I'm trying to remember.
I mean, what does dragon speak? I think it depends on the
Draconic.
species, maybe. Do,
Draconic.
do they only speak Draconic?
Dragons?
Dragons also can speak common.
Yeah, you got a lot of...
Usually they speak.
Yeah, dragons are pretty bright.
Dragons are really smart.
Yeah.
They speak common.
Well, you know what, Nat? Let's go. Sure, you know what? Fuck it. Let's all die.
God.
Just seriously?
Sure, let's all go. Let's all go die.
Okay. Okay. So, alright. So you guys go into the cave. The dwarf says, good luck, I'll be right here. And he kind of sits under one of the archways there. And breaks
All I
open
heard was good luck, I'll be right here.
Yep, and he sits under one of the archways there and opens up a picnic lunch and starts to eat. And starts to drink some meat. And says, I'll be right here, guys. Don't forget, bring some claws, too. Don't forget the claws. Good luck. God
Let's
bless
go.
you.
This is
Alright.
what you make us do, Borgus.
So, you guys go
forcing
into
you
the
to go
dwarven
down
cavern.
there. You
we
could've came
kind
with me.
of, do, because you know, Net's God bless them for this specific fight.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to do something else before I potentially die.
I wanted
It's
to.
too-
I didn't realize this was going to happen.
I just wanted to follow the magic.
Well,
There's
let's-
magic all
let's
around for you
go.
now.
To adventure.
Alright, he's like, just keep on the main path, you'll be okay. So you do go down,
The cave.
yeah. And it's not fancy. It's more of a mining operation type of thing. So it's big enough for dwarves, and parts of it you have to kind of steep under. It's also big enough for carts to fit through and stuff. So you go under, there's some side tracks on different paths, but then it keeps going on the main path. The main path
we
at
went
some
to
point,
the path of death, right?
the main path at some point just kind of starts to narrow and get wilder. And you guys are basically stooped over, and it's like wide enough for a cart and a dwarf to push it behind it, hunched over. So you're pretty much, if you're tall, you're on your hands and knees going through this thing. So it's about 300 feet of normal, and the last 270 feet are hands and knees crawling one by one. Who's first? Who's second? Who's third?
Ari has to be first.
Okay. So Arya is first in this thing. So you're going in there and you're crawling hands and knees in your armor on this thing.
I guess I'm
Gonna be
last.
sore tomorrow, but okay.
Looks
And
like I'm in
that's
middle.
fun. And here we go. So you find yourself, after a time, it opens up into this large corridor. And it is just cramped. But it opens up into this large corridor, and it looks like this thing. And let's get you a better view on that. Boom. So
The
there it
scary,
is.
Scary stuff.
There it is. It opens up, and I want all of you to roll perception right away. By the way, you see a dragon right away back in there.
Seriously?
This thing is pretty wide. This
Alright,
thing
so
is
rolling
200 feet
perception.
open
No.
I got a 20.
by 120 feet wide.
Avia got a 20.
200 feet deep.
Ah.
Nice. So you got the 20 on that. That's perfect. So that is really, really nice. So yeah, you definitely see the dragon and a few other
I got
I
things
got
too.
15.
Nice. You all see the dragon. That part's pretty easy. But if you rolled like a 15 or above, you also you also notice a few other things there too. You notice hanging around, there's a few other groups of things too. There's appear to be some kobolds, some other creatures, which you haven't seen before. And these things they look almost like Litrix. Not exactly. Similar to Litrix. They got big eyes, more suited toward the darkness. They blink like lizard-ish creatures. Maybe some kind of rock lizard hybrid, strange things like this. They have claws. A lot of them have backpacks filled with stones and ores and different things. You see one coming over to the dragon and dumping some ore, maybe silver ore with some gold chunks in there too, and this pile of treasure. And there is a pile of treasure there. So it's a whole bunch of stuff.
What does the dragon look like?
Yep, hang on a second. Let's get to the whole thing here. So,
Okay.
well, okay, dragon, big red dragon. It's a large red dragon. So it's a large red dragon there. So you do see it, and it's just gonna.
So
see
weren't
you.
we supposed to be
Looks
following
at
the
you.
same path that Litrix and Borgus
No,
was
they
going?
didn't went to the cave. They did not go in
No,
the cave.
they went a different direction.
I thought we were following them.
No.
No.
Okay, well,
You said you think, hey, let's go on and fight what we're supposed to fight. This is what we're
Well,
supposed
I
to
don't-
fight.
okay, I just thought you said that. I don't know. Okay,
Now, all these
never mind.
reinforcement things
I
are
was gonna
dwarven
say maybe we
stone.
should
They're
go
trying to build
back
a
and
small.
get some reinforcements.
They're trying to build
Too
a
late
small
now.
camp or town here or something like that when apparently the dragon moved in. This is probably from hundreds of years ago. So all this stuff is wrecked in ruins now. Totally destroyed. So you see these other creatures there, kind of like lizards. You also see some kobolds there chittering around and serving the dragon. But perhaps most important, you see a dragonborn. Obviously from a red dragonborn. One arm is totally scale covered in red dragons. And he's sitting there playing a game of chess with this other creature. It looks like one of those heavily muscled, rocky reptilian creatures, playing a game of chess with him. The heavy rocky reptilian creature is playing chess. They're playing dragon chess near the dragon, which is kind of amusing. So they're off on the right. So we got a whole bunch of creatures here. Now, probably the most important thing here, one of them, is there is a table set up roughly in the middle of the thing, more on your side than the dragon side, with nobody else around it. Just a regular table. And on the table are 3 different items. The dragon raises his head and opens his eyes and cranes forward on this big neck and sees you. The chess game stops. Everyone basically stops and stares at you guys. And the dragon looks at you and kind of brings up its paw and puts its chin on its paw. Tilts his head a bit. Curious. You're not attacking yet. That's good. What can I do for you or to you?
Right.
I'm going to let Avia
Alright.
talk because
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to. Arya's
speaking
gonna say, you heard that you were attacking some dwarves around here.
Only the rude ones. If they come in, this is my territory. So yes, they cannot have this place. Are you thinking of attacking? Are you here to drive me away? Did the dwarves drive you to this?
Arya will ask
You stopped after drive away.
To the... sorry about that. Are you thinking of attacking? Did the dwarves drive you to this? Are you driving me away?
Arya will just ask, have you been going out of your way to attack them? Going after them?
No. This is mine. If they realize this mountain is mine, then we are okay. The dwarves cannot come here. Do you intend to attack? If you intend to attack, my mate set up for that eventuality. And kind of starts to crawl a little bit closer by about 10 feet. Says, if you're here to attack, I believe the common term is bribe. I can give you gifts so that you will not attack. Is that what you are here for? Are you greedy and want bribes? His head is kind of weaving back and forth on his long, snaky neck. Everyone else is just kind of watching this transaction as it goes on.
Arya say, how much are you offering?
I have these magical things on that desk. Well, that table that I told you about. It's about 50 feet from you guys. She says, you may have those if you leave in peace. For 2 weeks. That'll buy me time.
Time
But
to
my-
do what?
Well, my mate will return and then you won't be able to take me away. I will send a call for help. But my mate said that humans and dwarves are greedy. And so they can have gifts and buy us time. That is better than dying by swords and spells, is it not?
I was going to ask, do you plan to attack the town or any nearby people?
No, but the mountain is mine.
Insight check?
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna join on that insight check.
Go for it.
actually.
Absolutely, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Wait.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Fr-
What'd you get? Ooh,
I
my
got-
goodness. Wow, look
one
at these
sec.
rolls.
One sec,
Arya,
let me
oh
check-
my god.
Let me check something. Let me check something.
Oh, Beast Hunter.
Yes, I
Yes.
can. I can add my my roll to help. I can add a D8 to help it
Good.
to see if someone's lying.
Might want to do that.
It's a 5 now.
Arya, you can't tell. You can't tell. You haven't had experience with dragons. You're really not sure. Net and Niza, you guys are pretty
Morgan,
sure.
It's better than a 2 saying, "Oh, he's definitely lying to you. He's going to go murder every single person around you."
Right. That's very true. So you're just not sure. Net and Niza, you guys think that this thing is being as honest as it can be. You think that it doesn't want to fight now, but it's ready to. And you think that it's really been instructed to offer bribe than to fight. Apparently its mate really cares about its health.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
I'm gonna
Avia.
Take a
Got
look
it.
at
Now,
this.
with that 23, you also know that this highly regards its mate as a cunning strategist.
Wait, this highly regarded.
With the 23 roll, you would kind of get from this conversation that this dragon highly regards its mate as a cunning strategist.
Are you secretly? No. I'm kidding. No.
Alright, well, I was going to take a look at the stuff on this.
Okay.
So you go walking up to the table?
Yep.
All right, on the table. Let me read my notes.
I'm gonna stay at the doorway. The
Okay.
cave way. Because Naz is just not feeling comfortable about entering a place with a dragon.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Naz is just gonna sit down.
All right, so you're at the mouth of it.
Hey, Till,
Net, are
I
you
have
going
a
with
question.
Are you going with Arya, or are you staying with Niza?
Where's Arya going?
Arya is going
To the
50 feet
table.
forward to the table, which will take her about a quarter of the way into the
Oh
tunnel.
yeah, I kind of want to investigate that. I want to see if there's like a magical
Okay,
trap.
so you guys are both
connected to
walking
it.
up there. And you go and you see this table, just like this regular table. Not super big, not super fancy. Just this regular table that they got to serve specifically for this purpose. So you go there, and there are some items on there. And where is it? No.
Can I touch a table and roll Arcana
Hang on a second.
Why
Okay.
touch the table?
to see if there's a magical trap? So if you try and take
You
something
don't need
from,
to touch it. You can just,
Oh,
That's also investigation.
whenever I
There's a couple of
for
things
magic,
there.
I had to touch it though.
No,
That's identify.
that's identify, correct.
Okay, I haven't been using identify.
So you can
though.
see if it's magic or not without touching it. But for identify, you have to touch
I
it and handle it and all
gotta,
that
I
fun
gotta
stuff.
get up for a sec. So
Sure.
As we come up to this
Got
table,
him, found him. Okay.
looking at the stuff
There's
at
actually
the table, do they actually look?
Yeah, there's 4 things. One looks like a rolled up cloth garment of some type. So it's a nicely rolled up cloth garment. It looks like it's been handled well. It's not ripped, it's not old. It's just this nice blue garment. It's been rolled up. And you have 2 different pairs of armored gloves. Well, one's metal and one's leather. And you also have the last thing is a ring, which is there. It is nice and gleaming gold.
With just a cursory glance, how much will be a ballpark guess of this stuff being worth?
Okay, let me write it down here. So you got a golden ring, some kind of blue garment, leather gloves, basically, and metal gauntlets. So those are the 4 things on there. And if
Do I
it just
recognize the material? Do I recognize the material these are made out of? Yeah. I will talk. I will.
The gold
touch
ring
them.
is definitely gold. Are you touching them? Okay.
I won't touch him without if that helps.
Okay. Yeah, it's just good material. Looks like it's maybe a nice silk for the cape, but it's just all very, very nice, and it's all very shiny. It's not worn or aged or anything. It's all good stuff. And the dragon's like, yes, these are good items, aren't they? I don't know what, but my mate said it would keep me safe to bribe you with them. And she is never wrong.
Alright. I was gonna say to the dragon, alright. I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna give these to the dwarf and say this is reparation. Just do me a favor and not attack them afterwards for this.
I will not attack the dwarves, but if they set foot on this mountain, they will die.
In this cave or in the mountain in its entirety?
In this mountain. I do not control the mountains below, but I do control the mountain above.
Okay,
What?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What does that mean?
She controls the mountains above, so she controls the above mountains, but not the below mountains.
So she doesn't.
This is the he. This is the he. The mate is the she.
So he doesn't care if they mine downwards.
No. It says no. Anything if they approach the mountain, he will kill it. You get that? Yeah. He's trying to be very clear. He's like, if they come here, they will die. This mountain is death for them.
The path of death.
So is it completely impossible for you to form a relationship with the dwarves to allow them to gain materials so they... I have a question I was trying to ask earlier. When we first went to meet the dwarves, weren't they like... I could be wrong, but I might have this mixed up with something else. But I want to say that they were like selling jewelry or making jewelry, but I think I have that mixed up with something else.
No, they're artists and family. So far they make homes, but this looks like
Yeah,
a mine,
these
so they're
particular
probably
guys are
more-
architects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Ari's gonna say to the dragon, then at least let them believe that you are peaceful and Terran. Let them send someone to talk to you at least. That way you can show your dominance.
What is peace? If they come to the mountain, they die. That is not peace. They will be in pieces. I'll rip them apart and roast their innards and feed them to my guests. He kind of gestures his head at the other creatures there.
Ari would say, I thought you only attacked the rude ones.
Hey, Arya.
I will eat all dwarves. They like gold as much as I. And it is my gold.
But Arya, didn't the guy that brought us here say that that the cave was made by generations? That he just didn't. That just recently that people have been burning.
He did hint that way back when dwarves lived here. But those ruins that you see are what happened.
The what?
The
If you want
ruins
to tell,
that you see is what happened.
if you want to tell the
There you go.
dragon and its army that these dwarves own it by birthright, you can go right ahead.
So the dwarves are trying to build there.
I'm just trying to give
And
you
what you see in
information.
there, what you see in there is
Yeah.
all the wreck and destruction from what they did. The dwarves built it, they're trying to get a small town there, and they probably did inside it. And then the dragon came and,
So Ari's going to ask, so just death to all dwarves.
Yes. All gold stealers must die. The greedy have no place in my caves.
Has kobolds in cave. No greedy.
Yeah, well, the kobolds serve him, so happy with that.
I'm gonna ask, how long have you been in this cave?
I think by your years, 200 or so.
Oh,
A
so this is just a
large
case.
fight. What's that?
This is just a case of digging too deep.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, well, the dwarves already had it, and they started to establish this stuff. They made a whole bunch of nice things, and then they got wiped out.
These dwarves are basically just reclamation people trying to reclaim.
Something like that. That's what it's sounding like to you now.
All right. Then Ari will say, "Then what peoples will you talk to?"
I will not. Here's your bribe. Take your wealth and go, and leave me. Now you are greedy commoners, greedy adventurers, I think. So that means my mate said you would try to be back and kill me. So take the bribe, I will call my mate, and when he has arrived, you will fight us both and die and burn.
Wait, what was that?
So take my bribe. And because I know you're
the
kind.
die and burn part.
Because I know you're kind. I know your greed. I share your greed. That means you will be back to kill me. But when you come back, I shall have my mate here. And she and I shall devour you. And you will die.
Alright. I thought it was something much worse than that. Then we'll just take this off.
Okay. So you're taking the 4 things on there?
Sure.
The cape, the gauntlets, the gloves, and the ring?
Yep.
Alright. The dragon says, leave. 2 weeks is the deal with this bribe, yes? 2 weeks! And he kind of starts forward, says, answer, creatures! Swear to it!
Okay.
And these are swears.
Yep. Ari will say, yes, we'll stay out.
Ned, do you see anything?
The
dragon's eyes are focused on you now.
I'm gonna show no interest in the treasure, and I'm gonna go. Oh wait, I'm gonna show no interest in the treasure, and I'll go. Okay, we'll stay out of your caves for 2 weeks, as long as you don't attack the town.
Kind of snorts and some smoke puffs out of the nose to rise slowly upwards and says, I don't go to the town. Ever!
Don't what?
I don't go to the town. Ever! It's been 200 years I like my cave. Now be gone, bribed creatures. Greedy
Only I do have one more
creatures.
question. How did you get... I mean, do I see like a large entrance that shows where the dragon...
It looks like there might be some stuff in the back there. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
looks
and
like
the
there is an
structure...
end. It looks like there's a couple of other caves in the back there. It's been 200 years. There's like crawl spaces here and there.
I also have another question.
Mhm.
So the structure that seems to be supporting everything...
It's
does
not
it look
supporting
like
it, actually.
Oh, it's
It's
not?
a natural cave that way. The structure there, the dwarves are building basically high rises underground. And that all got destroyed.
Okay. So in other words, there's evidence that the dwarves were here for a prominent amount of time.
Absolutely, that's what it looks like, yeah.
Okay.
Now, because I am weird, I want to ask the.
What? You're gonna firebolt the dragon? Okay.
No. I'm gonna ask the dragon the ultimate question for NASA.
Okay.
So you have been here for 200 years, right?
About.
Now, do you know any good tea recipes? I've only been on this whole thing. for
Aria's
about
just gonna
20.
hit Niza and drag her
Guys, I
out.
want you to roll a persuasion and see how the dragon takes
I would
it.
like to kick Naza.
The dragon might kick her for you, so.
Hey, tea recipes are the best recipes. Let me
Roll a
alone.
persuasion, see what happens.
16.
Dragon rolls his head. I have never had tea, I do not know.
Okay. You have a nice day. Now I'm gonna leave.
Okay. So you guys leave those caves. Awesome. You've exited the dragon. You spoke to a dragon, guys. First time in the game. Very cool. Spoke to a large red dragon. Survived. Lots of other creatures there you did not interact with yet, and I understand that. So you have those 4 various treasures, and you go back out. So you walk out that whole 570 feet. It starts opening up to normal size again. And then 300 feet more of that, and then you get out to the blessed sunshine. So yeah, well, it's actually late afternoon.
Well, we're going to talk to the dwarf first.
Yep, the dwarf's out there. Exactly, dwarf's outside. He's just kind of laying there, resting, counting clouds. Oh, you're alive! You're alive! Where's the dragon's teeth? Where's the scales? Where's the bags for the treasure of the innards?
Arya's gonna walk up to him and say, seems you just dug into an entire draconic kingdom.
What? Draconic kingdom? Dragons don't have kingdoms.
Well, this
Dragons
one
are
had
stupid beasts.
This one had dragons,
there was
kobolds,
one
and lizards.
dragon.
And we're not here to fight the arm. They gave you this
and-
reparations, and they told you to fuck off for 2 weeks.
And there's also another one
Yeah, what?
coming in. Oh, okay, fine.
No, don't tell them that.
Okay, fine.
Especially don't tell them that.
Probably
Alright.
should.
Thor's eyes just
Probably
go
should.
kind of wide and says, how well defended is the place? It's not just the dragon, huh?
Arya say it's an
Did
entire
we
it's an entire kingdom, like I said.
Ah.
Could,
Well,
could
my friends,
get
I understand.
an estimated number of how many other creatures.
That you saw?
Let
Yeah.
us finish.
Sure. That you saw it. Probably about, like, in the room at that time, probably about 8 kobolds, probably about 8 of those, I don't want to say lizard men, more rocky built. Lizard-esque
Now-
things.
Before you start going off saying, "Oh, we only saw
Okay,
this
fine,
much,"
I'll stop talking.
we're trying to
That's okay.
avoid pissing this guy. All right, and Arya say, "Yes, it's an entire kingdom down there," and your miners went in there, pissed off their quote unquote lord, and got roasted.
I see. Alright. So it's an old story. It's going to be an epic of old. Dwarves against dragons. But you too, my friends, of course. We'll need more fighting power, won't we?
Oh well, Arya will hand him over the stuff she took from the table, saying,
Oh, it's
"Well,
lovely.
this is for." Well, they're giving this to you as reparations for it, at least, and to tell you to go away.
Okay. So anyone... He starts muttering something, detects magic. Says, great, it's all magic. That's good. Anybody want to identify these things?
I'm a
Does
druid. I
anyone-
don't know that spell.
Does
Oh.
anyone know identify?
I do.
Miss
Get to work.
Well,
Net.
10 minutes.
Do you want to identify these things? We got the time.
Okay.
You didn't piss off the dragon, did you? Apparently not, if it gave you these gifts. It's awfully nice of that dragon. It's a pity we gotta kill it.
Well,
Alright.
Arya said, "Well, these gifts are for you, not us."
If you don't mind, I'd like to see what they are.
All right, so
Okay.
start identify.
Alright, so Net, which one do you want to identify first?
Well, there were 4 items, right?
Yep, golden ring, blue garment, leather gloves, and metal gauntlets.
Oh, I thought there was a cape.
Yeah, that's the garment.
Oh, okay. Let's go with the gloves.
Alright, so you grab the gloves on there, the leather gloves on there, and you're looking at those, and you cast your thing, you start studying and looking at it, and it looks to be gauntlets of haste, basically. But it just...
Wait, how?
But it just
You-
hastes
wait.
your hands. It's not running fast. But like if you attack with a sword, you get an extra attacks with a sword. So it's gauntlets of haste for your hands.
Okay, haste on your hand.
Basically, yeah.
Interesting.
It's not going to speed up. You can't cast double spells. It's just for sword attacks and stuff like that.
So
Arrows twice as much. Stuff like
probably
that.
good for bows too.
Archers, fighters, rangers, yeah. Stuff like that.
But so yeah.
Hasty hands, I love it.
So yeah, these are gloves of haste. I've
That's
heard of
us.
shoes of haste,
That's
but
great. That sounds so good. Oh, it's a generous dragon. What else do we have?
what were the other 3? There was like a cape and
Yep, there's the gauntlets made of metal. The metal gloves. Think of like the
metal
Thanos
glove.
gloves type of thing like that. There's a gold
I
ring
know only have
and
one
the cape.
glove. Oh yeah, ring.
Yep.
Let's do the cape.
Okay, so you take a look at the cape, start studying it, and it is a cape of wisdom. Adds 2 to your wisdom and advantage on wisdom saving throws and checks.
Ah, a cape of wisdom. Interesting. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm saying these things out loud
Yep,
when I
yep,
speak.
that's fine. The dwarf's like, oh, that's
All right.
wonderful, Miss Net. That's perfect. He actually pulls out a couple of flasks of ale and uncorks them and pours you glasses. It's being very nice. And I have this ham sandwich too. Got lots of mustard here. Here.
Alright. So, yeah, I'll look at the metal gauntlets now.
Sure, the Thanos things. Go. Those are gauntlets of ogre power. Brings your strength to 20.
What? You kind of glitched out.
Sorry, gauntlets of ogre power brings your strength to 20.
Brings your strength
To 20. 20.
20.
20.
Ah.
Mhm.
So, okay.
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Interesting.
Yep.
So do I like get their name as I identify them?
Essentially, you can do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
So
fine.
gauntlets of ogre power. It's a thing.
These
That's
are
not my own one. Yeah.
Gauntlets of ogre power. It gives you strength. It maxes out your strength.
Oh, I could use some more strength. That's great. It's a long, hard days cracking stone.
I want to say something. Can we just call it the Gauntlets of the Ogre, not Ogre Power, please?
Yeah, gauntlets of the ogre. That
Sounds
better.
fun.
God.
Okay.
And then last thing would be the ring.
You actually wrote mental gauntlets of orgy power. Don't know what that is.
Nice. Okay.
Not gonna roleplay it. Not gonna roleplay it. Okay. So,
Alright, so the ring.
Oh, God, no.
oi,
It gives you the strength of many men.
Another one ring to rule them all.
there you go. Okay, so the ring. Yeah, so you study the ring, start turning it to and fro, looking at it. Beautiful gold ring. And-
You cut out.
Sorry,
You
beautiful
studied-
gold ring. You're studying the ring. It's a ring of fire resistance.
A fire-resistant ring. I'm guessing
Very
it
nice.
has
It's
a red
got
gem on
dragons
it.
etched into it going all over. Nope, it's got dragons etched into it, but it's just a golden ring. Plain golden ring. Very
It
beautiful.
has like images of dragons.
Yep, dragons wrapped around the whole way.
Interesting. All right, so to recap, we have ogre strength gauntlets,
Yep.
fire-resistant rings,
Yes.
cape of wisdom,
Yes.
and leather gloves of haste.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
The dwarf's like, this is wonderful treasures. Thank you so much. Wow.
Arya's just going to reiterate something. Make sure that these gifts are also to tell them to go away, as they will attack on sight.
Oh. I see. So, they're trying to buy us off. Well,
I'm gonna whisper to Arya. Should we also mention the 2 weeks thing?
And Arya will push Ned away.
oh, I do want to drop a few things. I apologize for this. I truly do. I want
What?
to drop a few things. I wanted to tell you a few more things about that pile of treasure that you saw. So I'd like to do a few more things on that pile of treasure that you saw. You also saw, let's grab it, there we are, several thousand gold pieces lying around, couple of hundred platinum pieces, several thousand silver. There was a nice shiny blue metallic shield. These are not on the offering list, these are on the don't touch treasure pot, right? There was a large ornate egg, about so big, just infinitely scrolled all over the thing and just masterwork. Very interesting, but it looked like an egg, very fresh. And there was also a mummified halfling head. There were several potions stretched out through that thing, but one of the most interesting things was a sword, pure gleaming hand-and-a-half sword, just stuck into the top of the treasure. Gorgeous, glowing sword.
I just want to say something.
Sure.
So basically, the mummified halfling head basically looked like a shrunken head, didn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically I wanted to show you guys what the treasure was, so yeah. That's the other stuff that's there.
So yeah, if we have, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna stop talking.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, so
Alright, so the dwarf's very happy with these treasures. You guys are great. I can use these as bribes to outfit the
cut
the
out.
rest of, I can use these as bribes to outfit the attack crew with this. This will be great. Use the dragon's weapons against them. Ha ha ha! Stupid dragon.
Alright, then Arya will say, okay, well, their official deal is 2 weeks of leaving them alone, and they don't care how many times you attack.
Got it. And he grabs the ring and he actually puts it on his finger. Oh, it's delightful. I can wear the gloves over this, can't I? So, yeah, very interesting.
By the way, here, look at the bottom one there for egg. That number is in gold in value. That's value in gold.
For what? A dragon egg? Oh, this wasn't a dragon egg. This was something different.
Oh, okay.
This was something
okay.
carved and ornate and worked and artificial, but it was.
Egg.
It wasn't a dragon egg. It was something different. Something different. That's a huge prize. Did I read that right?
Is it a real egg?
10,000 gold
Woof.
for a red dragon adult egg.
That's pretty flippin' huge. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's not worth quite that much. If I had to put a value on this, well, I'm not going to because you haven't seen what it does yet. But yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
It'll still be there. It's on my list.
So we got that deal done. And now we just wait to see if the two splunking adventurers are dead. Or not.
Yeah. So Dwarf puts on the ring and says, "Alright, they're dead. We can head back now if you want to. They're as good as dead. I'm so sorry. Do you want me to build a mausoleum for them?"
I say we can't afford it, but is that deal for the room still available?
Yeah, no, well, when you didn't take out the dragon, so no. I can't do that. You brought back some good treasures, so I'll give you a discount.
Alright.
Hey, Tilbin.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still have my gifts god, or is that done now?
It fades. The further you get from the mountain and from the combat, it fades. So after a couple hours, it goes back to normal.
Okay.
Sorry you didn't get to use it.
I'll remove it when we start leaving the cave.
Sorry you didn't get to use it. That would have been fun. Okay. So that's about it for that. And do you guys want to just wait around and hope that your friends surface?
But I did use it when on the perception.
Oh, you did. You did get to use it a little bit. Good.
I'll wait till it starts becoming evening.
Okay. It does. After about an hour and a half, it becomes evening. And your friends are not back. Let's jump back over and try to finish up. That sounded wrong. Try to let them have their turns for Borgus and Litrix, yeah?
To the path of
the dead.
Yeah. Okay, so jumping back over to that stuff. Wild. Man, I did not expect this stuff tonight. This is crazy. It's great. That was like going to be 2 weeks from now or so, but okay. Alright, so you start walking down the paths of the dead, and it does grow noticeably colder. So you're walking, and you're walking, and you're walking, and it stays that nice 10-foot, very nicely worked archway the whole time. And you're going down there, and strangely enough, after 120 feet, there is a door on the left. It's a wooden door, or you can keep going.
Door?
Welcome to the dungeon crawl, yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna try to put back my armor on.
Your armor's upstairs.
Alright, never mind.
Yeah, so we just left it there for now, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Isn't your armor class higher without it?
With having the armor, it's 19. Without 17.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh no.
2 points.
Hey, it counts.
Shield?
It counts.
You got a
Anyways.
shield?
Yeah, I got a shield. It's a custom made shield I made myself.
Oh, yeah, right. With the tribal fetishes and stuff on it. Cool, cool. Alright, so you guys want to just go walking past the door?
No, I asked Litrix if he wanted to open it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Litrix, what do you say?
Okay. I slowly open the door and see what's at the other side.
Okay. You open the door in there, and it is a room, and it's about 20 foot by 20 foot. And it doesn't look like anything is alive in this room, but you do see a small box about like this on a dresser table off to the side. It looks like someone might have lived in here. There's a cabinet type of thing. What do you call them? The chests where they keep the armoires, where you keep the dresses and clothes in and stuff. There's an armoire there too. So it looks like it's kind of a lived-in thing. There's basically kind of a cot off to the side. So it looks like someone might have actually lived here. There's also another door in the back too. So it's 20 by 20. The There's a small wooden box on a table off to the side, a fancy table off to the side. That's about it. But it looks like no one's been here for a long time, and everything looks fairly immaculate, other than piles of dust on everything.
Borgus, would you like to take a look at the box in the middle of the room?
Alright, so you go over to the box, and it's nicely carved. It looks like it's got carved happy things on it. There's like horses on one side, and like flying birds on the other, carved in wood. It's just a wooden box. It's only about like 8 inches by about 6 inches by about 5 inches.
I'm gonna
Borgus?
open the box.
Okay.
Alright, you open the box, and it is a
It's a
music
mimic.
box. No, it's a music box. And it's same letter in the end.
Oh, I will close it
It's
immediately.
a music
then.
box with ding, ding, ding. You slam it closed.
Okay. I guess you hate music, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so right when you open it, the ding, 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 you guys actually saw the colors of the notes. And just
Say
3
again?
notes, you saw the colors of the notes. Actually, this is roll a reaction thing. Roll essentially an initiative against the music box. That sounds weird, but that's what you're going to do. So initiative against the music box. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see how many notes escaped. How much did it win by? Wow, 7. Okay.
One.
Okay,
No.
so you see the colors of these things, and one of the lavender colors just starts to coalesce and form into this creature. And it looks well dressed, and it looks old and elvish and well dressed, but also quite dead. It looks like a freshly dead zombie. And it opens its eyes and tries to breathe in with a wheezing. And it looks a bit shocked and thumps itself a few times in the chest, looks around a bit surprised, and sees you guys and says, "Oh, I understand now." And starts to attack. So, initiative for real, here we go. Whoops.
Hey, Tobin, do you have a
Well,
Ooh.
I
a
have
challenge rating figured out for this thing?
Have a what?
Do you have a challenge rating figured out for this thing?
For the whole dungeon?
No, for this creature.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the same as the zombie.
Okay. So
Well, I mean,
apparently I'm
for what that's
blind.
worth, yeah.
And I'm just looking at.
Yeah, Litrix, but you
A wall.
still get to go first because you're alert.
No, I got a 12.
Yeah, you get to. What did I roll? I rolled
You rolled 3.
Yeah, so you get to go
Yeah, we
first,
together
and
get to go
Litrix gets to go first. Yeah. So Borgus, what you want to do? It's well dressed. It seems relatively freshly dead, and very
I'm
surprised.
going to take out my my holy symbol.
Hmm.
I really don't like this music box. And I probably won't like what it created.
Oh, I
Maybe
thought you
not.
like the undead things, Borgus.
I
Sorry,
do,
continue.
but I hate music boxes.
I'm sure you can imagine plenty of things to do with a musical box.
Give it to a bard
Yeah,
as a
I'm not
birthday
gonna
present.
destroy it. Anyway,
Break it.
I'm gonna need a wisdom check.
Sure.
Turn.
Okay, so zombie starts going toward you, and that was
Hey Tilden, do you
Did I roll
know
that right?
off the top of your head what the challenge?
of a zombie. I have no idea. I can look it up for
Well,
you.
it's kind. Yeah, it's kind of important right now.
Sure. Yes, challenge rating is 1/4.
Oh, it's dead.
Bursts into like lavender smoke. Goes up, and just pieces of freshly killed zombie are all over the place. It's still wet. The blood is still liquid in this thing. So it's like freshly summoned, but it is now just dead. Borgus like, oh!
I can see this is a really good thing to sell.
Why do you think I was so happy that we got an undead dungeon?
There you go. There you go. Exploding zombies. Woohoo!
Alright, since Borges has the higher initiative, I'm gonna wait and see what he does before I'm gonna do my action.
Okay, you saw him just kind of detonate the
Is
zombie.
combat not over?
Combat is over.
It's over. It's over.
Okay.
There's a door in the back. You can further explore, or you can...
Closest to the music box. Just remember
Do I
that.
have
from
any
having-
twine?
I got rope.
I think
And
that's a bit excessive.
let's see. Rope, mascot,
Oh, let me go ahead and write this.
a net. But that's a little bit excessive too.
So you do have that writing desk where the music box was on. There's also the armoire over there too, and there's also a cot. Or you
Does
can
it
open the
have
door on
like
the
a
back.
lock?
The writing desk? It doesn't appear to be locked. You can open it if you want to. You can try to. It just has a little handle to pull. Little round knob handle, wooden knob handle to pull to open.
I will open it, but be prepared to. I will be prepared to slam it shut.
Okay. You open the thing, and you see a writing quill carefully laid out. There's a small... I should have said this. Sorry, there's a small inkwell on the desk.
Yeah. Is there anything else inside the desk besides that?
Inside the desk, it looks like there's some parchment,
Looks like there's
writing paper.
anything else.
Not really. That's about it for the desk.
Okay. Well, Borges, you can take the writing stuff since I'm sure that.
I'm gonna sit here for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna cast Identify. Well,
Okay, so you cast Identify on the quill, the inkwell, the desk,
the inkwell.
Okay, you cast on the inkwell itself. Alright, that is magical. And it... Well, it's an enchanted... it's to write magical stuff. When it's done properly.
Wow.
So it's to write magical stuff
done
when it's done properly, yeah. And the missing thing is a quill that has to go with it. Now, you've just done the inkwell so far.
The fun little thing about Identify
Mm-hmm.
is it tells you how to use it.
Okay, you need to have the right writing instrument there. And if you have the proper writing magical instrument there, you can write certain magical things. This thing is geared toward the undead and the paths of the dead.
I will take all of it. After
Really?
casting Identify on literally everything.
Okay, so after the first 10 minutes for the Identify spell, see if anything entered.
You cut out.
Sorry, after the first 10 minutes for the Identify spell, just seeing if you had any company. You don't.
We should probably close the door.
Okay, so the next 10 minutes, and you're identifying what next?
The quill.
The quill. Okay, so identify the quill. And let's do a check, see if anyone comes over at that time. No, so you've got some uninterrupted time. Literally, you sit there while 20 minutes goes by and Borges starts identifying stuff. The quill is also magical.
I couldn't hear you because you kept.
Sorry, the quill is also magical.
The quill is and you cut.
The quill is also magical.
Okay.
The quill is also
I kind of
magic.
assumed. Yeah, I heard him. If he's talking right now, I can't, but...
No, I'm not talking now. I just wanted to write this down to give this
Okay.
for you guys on there.
Automatic...
That's
Oh,
odd too.
Audi magically. Okay.
It's a new word. It's a new word, automatically. There you go.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a piece of rope and tie it around the music box.
So
No,
there,
it
that's the
can't
blessing and the
open.
curse of that. Okay, so you tie up the music box with some string or thread or something
with
like
a
that.
rope.
Rope, okay, good. That works. You secure that thing. No more zombies out there.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna put it in my bag for safekeeping.
Okay.
I'll just take the paper.
Okay. When you touch the quill to identify it, you're going to make a save right there. So here you go. DC 14 Wisdom.
Wait a
save.
minute. Wait a minute. Did the
You got to touch
is the
it to
corpse
identify it.
explosion still around?
Yeah, it's kind of messy.
Tobin?
Yep. Yes, it's kind of messy,
Is-
but it is definitely still there. And if you want to pick up the quill to identify it, you got to make a Wisdom save, or else you're going to start casting some kind of spell with the paper.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Sorry about that. No, so let's do a Wisdom save. This is just to resist doing it if you're trying to resist it. And then once you start writing, you got to do another save to see if you control it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that right now.
Right, but let's see if you can resist it. So this is the first one resisting. So 14. No! Oh my gosh. Nothing. You just pick it up without even thinking. You turn to start talking to Borges, and suddenly you find yourself writing on that paper. Now, since
I'm talking to
normally
myself.
I would let you go ahead and do a save to see if you can control it, but because you flubbed that so bad, it's going to be a disadvantage. DC 14 to control, but you're at disadvantage. So go for it. Good luck.
I wonder if I can... Does that work? It did.
You did it? Oh my gosh. So you're controlling it as you're writing it. So you're summoning this thing on the sheet of paper, which is now going to be useless. But you're writing all these necromantic symbols, necromagic symbols, and you're summoning something. So what do you have in mind? You're starting to piece it together, and you can start to walk down the paths of what you want to summon. So you find a very interesting pathway here while you're doing these different ornate drawings on there. If you curve it this way just a little more, and then arch it back and add some hash marks here, then you can start going into the realms of the devils and maybe summon one of them. If you start curving it over back this way, you're sticking strictly with the undead. You can have a small zombie group. Which way do you want to go?
Oh,
You
boy.
said devils.
If you start going this way, it's toward a devil.
I'm just confirming.
Right, correct. And if you go the other way, it looks like more towards zombies. Or you can experiment and go a different way too. This is your devil opportunity or your zombie opportunity, or you can keep going and try for something else.
I'm gonna keep going like up.
Okay, so you keep going, you start drawing some marks up there, a few triangles with some different things as they spiral out, and you come across another path, and this path is interesting, and you recognize, but roll a perception.
Again? Another?
Dang! Oh man, never mind. You don't know what this brings. It's something different, and you're not familiar with it too much. Here's your clue. You start hearing music in your head when you're going down this path.
Oh boy. Open the box.
Oh boy.
Why are you doing the spell?
You said I heard music in my head. I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Don't know.
Open the box and then immediately close it.
Fine.
Okay, so are you going to...
What?
Okay, so Litrix, you're going to open the box?
After I'm done. Not in the middle.
Okay, so you're going down this musical path? On the spellcasting? Drawing?
Sure.
Okay, so you start doing that, and you've chosen this path, and you're drawing it, and you start to see colors with the sounds, a synesthesia type of thing like this, and you find yourself frantically start doing this, and you see that this whole thing is taking shape, and it's very pointillistic style, but it's forming into the shape of this woman's face, except her neck has a big slash opened in it, and now you're drawing the blood pouring out. And you've just summoned them. Roll a d6 for me, please.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's gonna be like a wraith or a banshee.
You summon 6 freshly dead creatures.
Oh.
So there's 6 freshly dead creatures there, similar to the one you just did, from the same era of maybe a few hundred years ago. They're elven and half-elven, and there's 6 of them. They're freshly dead, and they're like, just breathe their last breath, so their lungs are still rattling in reflex. They don't know they don't have to breathe yet anymore, so just by habit, they're like, one guy's still just exhaling stuff that's just leaking out of his lungs as he tries to breathe. The other girl with a gash in it is just kind of touches her hands. This blood's still oozing out, but slowly now. She looks at it, just looks at you, says, "Am I dead, Master?"
Probably.
She looks concerned for a moment, and then that concern just kind of fades into an oblivious, deep stare. She looks right through you and says, "Yes, Master." And they're all just looking at you, waiting. Litrix, are you opening the box?
I would say it's not needed.
Okay.
All of you,
No.
don't eat that guy.
"Of course, Master," says the one girl who seems to be the leader, the one with the chopped neck that you actually drew the picture of on the parchment. The quill falls down lifeless
Good
for the
for her.
moment.
I'm gonna put the quill in my pocket.
Okay. There you go.
How much ink is left?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's roll a d20 for doses. See how many. So you study it, and how much is left? How much is dried out? How much is left? It was carefully capped, so d20. How many uses are left? Whoa!
Yes!
You are rolling great now.
That's so many.
19 uses of the wheel and ink left. Perfect.
Pretty much you used one, and now you got 19 more.
That's pretty awesome. Okay. You're in there with 6 living undead, probably a nervous lizard man, and a whole bunch of necromantic magic.
I don't think he'd be nervous. He's around me like all the first necro together.
Okay.
I've
Maybe not so nervous.
I've been around, let's see, Borgus and constantly trying to summon zombies out there.
That's very, very true, yeah. Okay, so you're used to this.
I don't know
still...
if this would change me or not anymore.
I don't know.
I think it's fair to say I'm a lot better at.
So, what do you guys want to do?
You want to stay here for some reason?
I mean, there's nothing left inside this room, so let's.
That was a
move on.
back door. That was the armoire you haven't checked yet. There's also the
Oh.
cot.
We didn't check
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And the back door. Oh. Let's check the armoire, even though I forget what armor was.
Yeah, let's go check the armoire.
Alright, you open the armoire, and there's a whole bunch of women's clothing in there.
There's a-
Including a couple sets of boots in there, and some hats up at the top. It looks like an older fashion. As a matter of fact, it
You're
looks like...
cutting out for me.
Sorry about that.
He's cutting it for me too.
Okay, my bad. Let's try this. Hopefully better. You see, there's a whole bunch of women's clothing in there, and it's of an older era. It's of an era a couple hundred years ago, probably, and it seems to match the era of these newly summoned dead zombies, the freshly dead zombies. So it seems like it's from that same kind of era. So several different dresses from there. Very nice dresses, by the way. Very, very nice, fancy dresses. Probably worth quite a bit. You also have a couple of pairs of boots, including one boots, kind of a unisex kind of boots, and it does have a tag on there with a note written on it.
Does the note say?
Oh, you're reading the note?
What does it? God forbid this. Yes.
Okay, so Litrix reads the note. It is in common. And it says,
Okay.
yeah, let me write it down for you here. That's what it says. That's the notes on the boots.
Interesting.
To speed you on your way when you are ready for that final step to join me, love, Father.
Oh, these boots
Interesting.
immediately kill you.
I'm gonna just. These clothings could be sold for
Yeah,
a good penny. And
yeah, probably about
Let's
10, 20 gold a
not-
piece or something.
let's not equip the boots, though.
Probably a good idea.
We can probably take it with us, but let's not equip it. So, you want to take the woman's clothes?
You want me to cast Identify on anything? In case we can figure out what those boots actually.
If you want to catch Identify on the boots, then feel free.
All the time in the world.
Alright, go at it.
Another 10 minutes later.
You suggested.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. You're identifying the boots.
I'm identifying the boot.
Gotcha. Your zombies are standing around waiting for orders, being very... Actually, not incredibly quiet, because there's still vestiges of life. There's still shuffling muscles. There's still lungs that are still trying to work after the body dies, which is like the grossest sight you'll ever see. And it's a little bit gurgly and twitchy, so it's kind of gross. But nothing disturbs you. And you identify the boots. I'm not sure how much you get from Identify spell. Do you get the owner and everything too? But these boots are
Here,
magical.
I'll pull up the spell.
Okay. I'm not sure how much to give you on this.
I have a question. I know probably the answer to this. Is it cursed?
Identify won't tell you if it's cursed.
I know.
You learn its properties.
Yeah, but Identify won't tell you if it's cursed.
Tell you if it's cursed or not.
Yeah.
I have this other handy dandy spell that
Lore.
I don't know. But most cursed items, you can't tell. They're just...
helps remove curse.
That's one thing. Yeah. So, but what you get from the boots is it is going to let you walk and know the path. And to know this, you'd have to know a little bit about the background for this. So, let me write it down.
I think we need a test dummy.
It's 6.
For actually no, let's not do what I was about to think of.
Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So Eliza Dawn is the girl who's the owner of the boots. She's actually half elf, but yeah.
Glitches.
Yeah, the boots are enchanted by the father. You'd probably need to know that for this. So they are enchanted to find her way to her father. Not to kill you, but to find her way to the father.
Oh.
And he's referring to that as the final step to join him in his rulership.
Let's take a
So
look.
it's a lich's equivalent of sending you a bus ticket to join him.
Let's take a shot in the dark. Is any of your names Eliza?
To the zombies?
To the zombies.
They kind of look around at each other. Not I.
Not
Not me. One goes, Bill. No Eliza's.
Alright.
That's what I thought.
Well, this will either bring you to
I'm mostly amazed they even remember their names.
Yeah, well, they're freshly dead.
This will either bring him right to his doorstep, or you join him in other ways.
Join him in Lichdom. I think I know a guy.
Or you could become possibly a minion.
Big fucking oof. Net's entire goal as a character.
Oh, that's
Stole-
true.
I know,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, Ned, that was your dream
Does
find,
any
right?
of us know this by any chance?
Oh, I think so. I
Well,
don't know. Did you ever talk about it?
No, I've never
No.
heard Net's
Yeah.
ambition.
Ned, did you ever talk about that?
Yeah, and you talked about.
No, no one's
you
asked
know,
about my character's
Ah.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
Even
I'm
if
gonna-
Net did talk about it, I doubt Borgus would listen.
Jeez. Half breed, huh?
Anyways, I'm gonna.
In fact, we
choose-
never did do like a character thing where we just what?
Unless you take the boots, and I'm sure you have some fun way of dealing with that. I'll put them in a secure place, also known as my bag, full
Okay.
of other cursed items.
So
apparently.
so the boots go in the bag. Awesome.
Unless you take it first before me.
Wait, you have known cursed items?
I have a music box that creates fucking zombies.
I meant other than that.
Other than
No.
that.
Well, except if you talk about my coinage, I'm sure it's quite cursed.
Oh.
It's quite literally 666.
That's pretty funny.
Yes.
Oh, it beats being broke.
Yeah, I'll take the boots. Why not?
Okay, so you got the boots.
Like,
I'll put 'em in my
seriously,
bag.
either that or
Oh.
it's going in my cursed bag.
Okay, which one do you guys want to do?
So yeah. Anyways. Borgus, you pick.
I'll just put them in my bag.
Okay.
Sounds good. And the back door. Let's find out what's behind there.
Door number 1, door number 2, door number... Yeah, okay. So there's just a back door there.
I don't
Here we
remember.
go,
Is
ladies and
there
gentlemen.
Anything else?
Not really of interest here. There's some basic
Okay,
things
go
on
back
there,
door.
you know, basic things of life, but it doesn't look like it's been used in a long time.
I'll
Borgus.
point to one of the zombies. Go open that door.
And it just does. It goes over and just casually pulls it open. It's not locked.
Borgus.
It's got a nice little ornate door handle on there. Probably worth a couple of gold, and just kind of twists it and pulls it open. Door's like squeaks
Little
open
puppy.
slowly. Zombie's oblivious. So the zombie just stands there holding the doorknob. Inside, there's nothing particularly moving. There is it gets complex. There's what looks to be a stone slab, big stone slab on there, supported, and then behind it is a sarcophagus with the vestige of a person on it, kind of outlined. In one corner is now a skeleton, but dressed in essentially like a helper garb, very nice helper garb, nice boots with small heels, nice lace embroidered blouse and skirt, a nice scarf on. There is a paper or letter very close to her, dribbled with old blood spots on the floor here, and a dagger lying actually right by the hand, but not in the hand, of this long dead corpse.
God, I'm so half tempted to do something. Borgus, actually, yeah, the note. Let's see what the note says.
Okay.
also half tempted just to see what the boots does onto her.
So, who's going to pick up the paper?
Unless Borges intervenes with a zombie, which I doubt zombies can read that very well.
No.
Yeah, you can pick it up if you want.
Alright. No, you're the spellcaster, and you're able to save my ass faster than anything else.
Alright, so Litrix is reading it?
Yep.
Here you go.
Hit me.
It says, I'm sorry, my lady. Forgive me. I could not bring myself to give the ultimate sacrifice. I took my life cleanly. I fear your path. Forgive me, my lady. And it's lying right next to the dagger, which has a lot of blood on it. Roll an inspection, please, as you reached for that letter.
Inspection.
Yeah, because you're kind of looking around. Borges, never mind. Litrix, let's see what you got. Oh my gosh, never mind. No more clues here. Now, so you see the dagger, you see the letter, and you got that letter there, and you see what the letter says. So the lady's been dead a long time. Can't give you much of those rolls, so you couldn't quite put those pieces together too much. But you do see two things here. A big stone slab. Looks like it's got a place hollowed out for like the sacrifice. Looks like it got the blood gutters running off. And then behind that you see a sarcophagus, complete with a lid on it, with a vestige of a human female on it. Or half-elf female.
And is the dagger currently stuck inside her? Is it literally just...
No, it's right next to her arm.
Do you think that's Eliza?
Could we possibly do that? Or it's alright, quick. The person on the sarcophagus and the person dead, is that two different things?
Yes. You got the person dead in the corner, and they've got the dagger by them and the note by them, and you read the note. Then you got in the center of the room, you got the sacrificial altar, and then you got the sarcophagus right behind it.
Okay.
There's so many useful spells I could cast if I had them prepared.
Does it... I'll look at the sarcophagus.
Okay, it is stone, heavy stone, solid gray stone, and it's got carved into it the vestige of the likeness of a woman. Looks half-elf, slightly pointed ears, slightly almond-shaped eyes. It's a good carving. It looks very nice. What's that?
Cutting out for a bit.
Oh, sorry about that. So it looks like a woman. It looks half-elven, got some slightly pointed ears, almond-shaped eyes. Very lovely carving. Must have been a lovely woman in life. Presumably inside the sarcophagus, who knows?
What to do with
That's
it?
probably Eliza. Kind of ironic that it's named.
Shall we reenact? This is OOC wise. Should we reenact Sleeping Beauty? Not by the kissing part, I mean.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's what I thought.
Kissing.
That was my first thought. It's like, well.
This is probably a bad idea. Let's
It
do
is.
it.
God.
You two, random zombies,
Okay.
open the sarcophagus.
They just walk over. One walks to the front, one walks to the end. They start trying. And with two of them, you'll have a chance. So they start to open it. And lid cracks off, falls over. There's a whooshing. And it's like a vortex is open. And the air in the room just starts going whoosh into there. And you start hearing this. No, too soon. No blood, no blood, no blood. A woman's voice starting to scream, panicked. And then grabbing the side comes out this skeletal hand with bits of flesh clinging to it. Bracelets, nicely painted. Some of the nails are still on, they're painted. Holds onto the side of the thing and she raises herself up, and she is messed up. She didn't get her sacrifice to bring her fully back. So she is definitely an undead, and she didn't get the full sacrifice because the maid chickened out. Killed herself not on the altar. So, yeah. So you've just wakened up. Congratulations. You've discovered Eliza Dawn. And here's where we're going to quit, and we'll pick this battle up next time.
If she gets back in the sarcophagus, then I could sacrifice one of the zombies.
It would have to be living.
So wait, what's going
No,
on?
man, she said not enough blood.
Okay, here's my joke. You've discovered Eliza Dawn of the dead.
Well, technically, I am bleeding right now. Probably from that.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. All right, so that's pretty good. I think it's a good place to stop it. We got some epic stuff going on next time. Wow, Paths of the Dead for real. Woof! Guy just split the party. Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's not my fault this time.
No, it's not a fault. It's always fun. It's just I hate to bore half the people half the time, so I apologize for that. You talked to a dragon and you lived. You're walking the paths of the
really
death,
power
and you're
walk.
still alive at the moment. Huh?
Said I had the hang ring for power walking.
Ah, wild. Eliza Dawn of the Dead. I love that. It's funny. I mean, I'm okay when you go off on crazy paths and stuff because I've got so much stuff. Sorry, I'm okay when you go off on crazy paths and stuff because I've got so much content from so many years of doing this and that and writing and everything. So I've got a lot of stuff, so don't ever worry about that. How was it? Was it boring with a party split? I'm sorry about that. Was it okay? That's all right.
It's all right.
Good. Did it go the way you planned on? It certainly didn't for me.
Definitely
I'm
not.
mostly glad we're not dead.
Yeah. Was it a good game or was it okay? I think it was
I
okay.
had fun.
It felt pretty fun.
I just hope that if we end up having to fight the dragons, we'll actually have a chance. Or at least one of the dragons. I don't want to fight both.
Don't know. I
don't
didn't
wanna
know
fight any
if
of
you
the
all
dragons.
five. Tell me this. Just out of curiosity, because it didn't happen. If you all five went in, would you have fought the dragon?
Huh?
If you all five went in, would you have fought the dragon?
Potentially, think of all those odds of all those enemies there. What a dragon
Yeah.
Yeah.
kobold.
If it was the dragon alone,
I would
Mhm.
say no.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it was the
Those
dragon
goblin-
alone, then yeah, but
Gotcha. No, that's fair. That's wise.
Minions.
That's fair. Yeah, there were a
I
few
was
minions.
also not very intent of fighting the dragon outright.
Well,
Anyway,
I mean,
I'll at least try to.
I have a learned my mistake from minions from last time. Not
Yeah.
fighting a dragon, Miss B. Oh my god, her minions.
oh god.
The waves of kobolds.
I
Those
remember that game. That was
kobolds,
hilarious.
kobolds.
That was so funny.
Oh,
I remember
there were
that.
two
I remember
good
that.
kobolds in that day.
so
I wonder if
I'm
Borgus and
gonna
Litrix are gonna be
level
alive
up
next
after
week.
Next session.
Wonderful stuff.
Did we
This
surprise?
is literally my dungeon.
Yeah.
What?
I'm a cleric. I'm literally made.
Yeah.
I'm
Made.
just enjoying the ride. That's all. Did we surprise you with sparing gifts to a undead thing, whatever it was?
That the thing earlier. Yeah, I know exactly what that is. That was yeah, that was interesting. That was very interesting. Yeah, you're alive. You guys are alive. So good. Hopefully it stays that way.
I got rid of some of my terrible poison.
Yes, you did.
Well, not terrible, but not my better one.
Well, she liked it, so that's fun. You were the most fun
I
she's
mean,
had in
I
years.
could have gave her my urchin potion.
Oh, that was fun stuff. Yeah. Urchin poison is
Yeah.
good stuff.
She would have loved me then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think just so.
I like this story right now. So you're fighting Eliza Dawn when she's not been properly
for
brought back.
perspective, that berry poison does a d6.
Yeah. So let's just put it on her nails and scratch somebody. Be happy with it.
You joking?
Urchin poison
Hmm?
does
She sniffs.
d10.
Oh yeah.
You joking? She sniffs urchin poisons daily.
Oi.
Does.
Oi. Scary stuff.
Yes.
Speaking of
the
which,
few-
I still have one of those needles.
Oh yeah, the flesh needle. You got the flesh needle, huh?
I meant one of the urchin needles, but
Oh, okay. By the way, you do hear the light chuckling of approval from that strange seven-horned creature.
Demon.
Alex.
That's
devil
your
thing.
patron. So yeah, you do hear that.
Told me he was being.
Congrats, Morgus. You entertained the demon that you made a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very happy with that.
He was a pretty cool dude.
Annette, you had a god answer your pleas. That doesn't happen every day, so that was pretty cool.
I'm just sad about one thing.
Huh.
Mm.
The dragon as a god is an idiot. He did not know any good tea recipes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Go back in there.
He's
and
obviously
ask
not
him
an
one
Asian
more
dragon.
time.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely not Asian. Definitely not European.
Molten English dragon. yeah.
I could just imagine.
Damn American
this-
dragons.
I can just imagine this happening. When we continue off and we get led into the fucking dragon lair somewhere.
Come up from the
That'd be
backside, they come
pretty
up from the
funny.
front side. That'd be great.
And then I could
That'd be
poke
great.
it in the needle.
Then secretly you find the dragon's tea recipe.
Well, you guys didn't take the fire path. You guys took the death path, so it's a bit
Were you
different.
saying the fire path could have went to the dragon's lair?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
No, we took death.
Yeah, I went death. They're going deeper into the mountain. We're way below the mountain now. Oi, guys, I'm gonna log. You guys have a great night. Thanks for playing. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Apparently, yeah, so our party thinks we're dead. Right.
The dwarf sure does.
The dwarf, not Naza. Naza's probably gonna reenact the famous folklore. That wasn't really folklore. It's like a old Japanese tale.
The power walk into dirt.
God, that movie made me sad.
Just be careful. There's still a lot of things left behind.
Now, ultimate question: who here has actually seen Hachi?
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, I know about Hachi.
Yeah.
I know it.
Say that.
I'm gonna be
It's
in
about
that
a dog.
Oh, dogs are good
Dog
creatures.
that waits at the train station, based off of a true story, and has its own statue.
in
Oh,
Japan, Tokyo.
So we literally had a
Dogs are great.
50% chance of leading to the dragon.
Oh,
yeah,
Interesting. That'd be
would have
an
been fun.
interesting way to meet back at the party.
don't worry,
Would have
Ninja.
been fun.
On my next long rest, I'll let you know, because I have nothing.
Send some messages.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's okay. On my next long rest, I'm actually gonna go after you.
there you go.
All right, we're still at the mountain,
Oh.
right?
Hello,
Or have
just
we
That's a
left?
bad idea.
Going
We
on
kinda
past the
went in-
dead, we're fine. Yeah, you guys are still outside the mountain on there.
Yeah,
Well,
but
look
you
it
know
up.
what
It's
I
getting
have,
dark.
right?
Huh?
I have
What do
locate
you have?
person.
There you go.
That's if we aren't 1,000 feet away from the entrance.
That's true too. They're pretty deep in there now.
By the way, you realize we literally bypassed most of the defenses.
Yeah. Yeah, you could look at it that way.
We literally bragged.
Guys, I'm gonna stop streaming now. Any last words to anybody? Any shout outs to anything?
That was interesting. I like it.
Good.
Even
I
though
like
I
the
kind
part-
of went into just. Hey,
Was there too much
look,
details? Do you
I
prefer
just-
the more?
look, I must see what it is.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Yep.
fun.
Let's
Cool.
do it interesting past.
All right, guys. So next time we'll pick it up, and
I'm mostly curious if
Yeah,
we're
next
gonna have
week
to
can't
fight
come
the
soon enough.
dragon.
yeah, that's interesting stuff going on there. Interesting stuff.
Good news is, if we have to, I could just throw the fucking music box.
That's
yeah.
an interesting idea.
Children, you didn't realize.
Huh.
You just gave me a corpse generator.
Essentially. Oopsies! Now you're
I'm going-
gonna factorize and
No,
build up a factory around making zombies and ew.
the box is mine since Borges hates music,
So many golems.
I'm gonna.
and I'm not the one that. I'm not gonna be fucking opening the box. Just
And on that-
Amazon.
And on that note, Yes, thank you.
Uh,
Yeah. Take care. We're signing off. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great night.
Yeah, see ya.